not my sins.
It's not actually loading the fucking page.
If it isn't the consequences of my own
This goes
action.
on YouTube. We can't say any curse words for the first 5 minutes.
Curse words everywhere. I don't really care. I mean, what are they gonna do? Ban me, right?
Dropping
Like,
bombs.
Let them block me and ban me. I know how to generate emails. It's okay.
Wait,
where's my... What's
is
up?
Dina called out?
She said she would be here, but then she said she would have to leave early because she switched shifts with somebody, but then she's not here, so I guess so, which is unfortunate because, yeah, her story is the most dramatic of turn of events. And we'll pick up on that.
I was gonna rip an arrow out of her eye.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'll NPC her slightly for a little bit, just for story events. But yeah, it's unfortunate she's not here with us because yeah, she should be certainly joining us. Everybody else is here though that I'm aware of.
Yeah.
Everybody should. If you're watching the stream, you should be able to see yourself as little icons pop up when you talk.
Shakalaka.
Shakalaka.
When you say words.
Yeah, I was watching this shit. I've been watching crap.
I don't have the bandwidth.
Like these people, like so many people use the camera thing. All right, so let's see. What were we doing? Where am I? What am I doing? Which one of these screens am I on? Oh, that's right. I'm the DM. Haha.
You're the dumb.
So here's my fancy GIF background this week. It's nice. It's so nice. We got some pleasant music. And this time I'm just quoting my own NPCs. Quoting my own NPCs here. In death we are all united. And then I think we're gonna have some fun, and let me make sure I got the right one set up for this. And return to...
Wait for it, like...
Kane. Let me position Kane properly where I want him. Hold on. Yeah. Alright, so...
Nevik, you have to berate Kane for not being there for that fight.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be wondering like where the fuck were you?
Yeah, so give me a minute. Give me a minute to do some like I don't know, dialogue kind of stuff, and just as a pointer to any and all of you listening, and my players particularly, when I do a lot of this dialogue stuff, I don't necessarily have most of this written down, so please hold off on just like blurting shit out because it just throws me off entirely, and like I'm winging it, man. All right. I know y'all paid like so much money.
$20 a minute.
Refund.
$50 an hour.
I want refund.
$50 an hour. Alright, so
Hey, I actually do pay money for this.
Hope everybody should be able to see my raven for no reason. That's down there in the bottom right that I shouldn't even have here. Where the fuck even is that raven? No. Oh, there it is. It's over here. What's unfortunate is I even checked to make sure I had this prepped up. But in the top left, let's make sure. Why can't anybody see that shit? Yeah.
I can see Dylan's character.
Yeah, that should be the only character you should be able to see in the top right. Okay. Alright. Yeah, because that's who we're picking up with. We're picking up with Kane. Because Kane wasn't here last time, so we're giving reason and pause for that, right? So, when the party walked through this area earlier, Kane, having been freshly reborn into the world, though he had his memories from before, had the Winged Ones regarded Tensar as a highly respectable human. They knew him from the old times as a circle of mages that helped save the planet. Previously. So he would recognize this body and, take a moment watching it. And, as he did, the rest of the party wanders off and follows this music down the hallway. Kane would find himself distracted with the piercing, angry scream of a raged tiefling who just had her eye gouged out. So Kane, you find yourself standing in this hallway next to the body of the man you know as Tensar, the legendary wizard from the Circle of Eight. And down the hallway, you hear haunting music and a piercing, angry female tiefling scream.
I'm gonna go run to see what's going on.
You immediately find yourself distracted and say, "The fuck?
Yeah, like, whoa, what the shit?
The fuck?"
And then I just start making my way towards it.
Oh, don't do it, Nevik. I know you wanted to. So, in the classic Kane style of, absolute zero stealth, he comes running into the hallway.
Naked feet on tile, just classic.
Slapping. Yep, slapping. Just pop, 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 pop. He comes slapping down the hallway where he finds
He's
himself.
wearing flip-flops.
Where he finds a gruesome scene where we are just ending the battle with Mangler and Necron, and Dina is slumped over, kind of with holding the arrow in her eyes. It bleeds profusely. Now I'm gonna go ahead and say, as a DM, the bow goes to her, just off the bat, just for storyline purposes. I mean, it is poetic to have Valdor's bow go to Dina, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so the other things that, because I know you guys are wondering about what loot these people have on them, right? So
actually, I never wonder that as Jason.
Well, some I know my meta players and
As Nevik.
as people who just play MMOs solely for the most part and not role play, are worried about their loots. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and give me a second. I'll list what Mangler has on him, and this is going to be excluding, like I said, Kolvar's Faith, the Moon Touch Metal Bow, because that just goes to Dina just off the bat. She lost a fucking eye. She lost a mentor.
She lost a mentor. She lost an eye, but she gained a bow.
I think it's
It's gonna be hard to shoot that bow with no depth perception.
I mean, maybe. That's what I'm saying. She was talking about speccing into Ranger, and I was like, do it. Like that'll be awesome. That
would be cool.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll be a crack shot. She just shoot it as hard as she can every time.
Get ready to do the Hunter's Mark shit all over again.
Yeah.
We return to our intrepid heroes, battered, broken.
Yep.
Hi guys.
A little bit fucked
By
up.
Nevik's light. What happened?
Shit went down. You not see the corpses singing on the.
Oh no, yeah, he wasn't here for that. So give me a second and I'll just give that to you. All right, so as you run up on this scene, let me make sure I'm looking at the right thing. Yeah, so what you're gonna run up on here is you're gonna run past bones and bodies and blood, that's dried on the floor in this ornate hall with it's dimly lit with like these statues of Omuan warriors posed in different battle poses, holding various weapons. As you run up on your crew, what you don't see here, and what part I just kind of have X'd out for because it was taking up a shit ton of space, there are several decaying bodies that are just slumped over on the ground from where Necron had raised a small army and was attacking them. And like I said, all of them, except Nevik, are pretty fucked up looking. Nevik standing over the body of Mangler. Necron's dead over there. Balthon's got his back turned to you.
Dina literally still has an arrow in her eye socket.
Off in the distance, echoing down the hallway, you hear this kind of like cathedral music, like church music, where like multiple voices are singing in harmonious tones. You, since it's kind of dark, can't really see what's down there. I guess you can see a little bit with the lights of what look like people chained to the wall. Also standing in front of you, for some reason, it looks like a couple of statues have just walked out of their way. Have walked in the middle of the thing. So, proceed, party.
What
is a ring of death falling?
Have you been?
Excuse me, it's a ring of feathers falling.
Gotcha. It's like death. That sounds cool. So Balthon's immediately going to walk over. Balthon's going to immediately walk over to Dina. And simultaneously, he wants to lay on hands and pull the arrow out of the eye.
All right.
That's how you take arrows out. You break the shaft and push it through.
She comes back. You bled to death. Balthon's fault. God damn it. No, all right, yeah, no, just make sure you're keeping up with your lay on hand stuff, man.
How many lay on hands should I use to pull an arrow out of an eye?
I'm gonna say that's at least a 10 HP deal.
All right.
Are there grievous wound like rules?
I mean, she's gonna be missing this eye. That's that's the grievous. That's the rule of cool is she's missing this eye now.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna have done that, and I'll have used 10 to pull the arrow out of the eye and like stabilize the wound and all that. So
Give me a
Dina's just now missing an eye, but it's not like an arrow sticking out.
So let me pull up her character sheet real quick, make sure I add that 10 HP. Alright, so that puts Dina at 24 out of 66. So, in the classic style of Dina, I mean, just because I'm NPCing her, she would, stand up slightly, brush herself off, thank you. We stand over, retrieve the bow, spit on Mangler.
That tracks.
Okay, I'm standing by Mangler. He's got a hat, a boomerang, and a ring.
You should definitely take the hat.
Yeah, just for your meta knowledge as you pilfer through these people's booties and so on. This is
I love my hat.
Yeah, but that hat can be your
OBS
hat.
not picking that shit up right.
And any hat you want.
But my hat gives me advantage on all charisma rolls.
He says in total roleplay that.
But my hat
exactly what
gives me advantage on all charisma rolls.
And Jason's like, what are charisma rolls?
I feel like you're gonna have to persuade me on that one.
Roleplay that. Roleplay that.
Yeah, guys, this is a roleplay scene. Y'all show up. What's up, y'all here?
With advantage.
Shane just walked up, watching Balathon, glowing hands, pull out.
I mean, do you not see this fucking awesome ass hat? For real?
I mean, I'll admit your hat is pretty cool, but like you're not very convincing right
You're
now.
not selling it.
How convincing are you?
You tell me, Nevik, how convincing are you?
You know what? Actually, yeah.
I think it's a pretty snippy hat, man.
You know what? Yeah.
I mean,
pretty cool.
I don't care that other hat can turn into other hats. I do want to look at his ring, though. It looks shiny.
So yeah, rolls a 25.
Yeah.
And do remember that
Oh yeah, no.
some of these items
his
probably
hat
only
is-
work because when they're attuned, and you can only have so many items attuned to you. So
Oh, yeah, I'm already maxed out with
be
magical
aware,
shit,
be
yeah.
aware of what you got.
Oh, no, I've got one more slot, but
Just
yeah.
throwing that out there for you.
Okay. So Kane is going to ask, I don't suppose anybody has found a sword, have you? That I may have?
I think I got an extra one for you, mate.
Hang on here.
I think I might have gave that. Oh.
Doop, 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 boo, doop, 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 boo.
Oh, yeah, I do. I do still have it. I'm gonna hand him the flame tongue short sword.
All right.
I mean, it's just rattling around him. It's just like in the bottom of my bag, just like chilling, like wrapped up. Like I've never used this.
This is a flame. Oh, manage equipment, add item, flame.
Well, that's
Flame
nifty. I don't want to.
sword.
I'm more of a blunt trauma kind of guy.
I did have a silver longsword, but I threw it down after I found out that my buddy Valdir had died, so.
And let's go to Jason and take this.
It's probably somewhere in this godforsaken place that we now live.
All right, Kane, make sure you do an update. Jason, make sure you do an update, and you should have the flame tongue sword in your inventory here in Avery.
Yeah, it has like a key phrase. I mean, you'll know it.
I forgot what
Yeah,
that
like,
was.
I mean, I
don't know where I
feel
got
like
this thing
I feel
anymore.
like- well, I mean, I don't think that it was like. I feel like it's more like an emotion. Like it can feel. It senses how you feel, and
It's a salty sword. When you get salty, the sword gets fiery.
The
Magic
sword of
salty blade.
grievous salt.
Oh yeah, me and Kevin yesterday we determined in Elorath that elves use actual snails to deliver
Snail mail. Their shells are their protection, their house. They will protect your letters with their lives.
They use the
Like
actual,
giants?
like
Actual snails, yes.
Yeah. Like pretty big, large snails, like a certain species
Snail.
of large snails that is.
What about airmail?
Airmail just doesn't happen. They motherfucking take the mail. They get on a boat.
Snail mail.
They snail it. They'll ride on the back of a turtle.
Do you also believe that all elven mail should be called email?
I mean, I'm down.
Elven mail. Snail mail.
This is now canon. Yes.
Yes. Emails
But-
are delivered by snails.
But because elves live such long lives, the traveling pace of a snail does not bother them when it comes.
You know
to
what? That's
medicine.
fair. Yeah.
They're just like it took 4 years to get here, but like that's like fucking 2 weeks. So, like I don't.
It'll get here.
Yeah.
We know it'll get there.
Yeah.
No matter what, you
Yes.
can trust the snails.
Hold
They've been doing this
on,
shit
hold
for
on.
thousands of years.
Look, okay, I get being like almost ageless, and
I'm not saying
time
this
not
is
really
the
being a
primary
thing, but,
mail
like,
system on either route.
Okay.
Just for the
Okay,
elves,
but it-
this is
For
how
the
it
elves.
works.
I mean, I was just gonna say, I mean, not even just like everyone's using it, but like that's a real inefficient way to warn someone about an oncoming assault. Like,
Well, before the humans, we didn't have a lot of solid things, but not a lot of problems. We started using the birds and squirrels after that, but snails.
Snails are
They'll
the
never
most,
fail ya.
the most trustworthy of the mail system.
Anyway, enough of snail mail. You guys are in the middle of a gruesome scene. Yeah, like I said, Dina just walked over, spit on Mangler, took his bow. Which I need to add that to her.
Nevik is just like pilfering through pockets.
Yeah, we're here on Mangler. I mean that boomerang. I don't really like boomerangs, man. I got one.
That looked like a special boomerang. Nevik.
Yeah, but I'm not a boomerang. I'm more of a stabby stab kind of guy, you know.
Did I check out the
Boomerang
boomerang?
Wait, didn't you have a boomerang earlier that you used?
Yeah, you guys are free to
Yeah.
check out these items.
I picked it up, yeah.
As you please. Mangler has a ring of invasion, a hat of disguise, and a hellfire boomerang.
Yeah, I want to look at that shiny ring.
Necron has a ring of feather falling and a robe of serpents on him, available for
Like,
lootage.
unlike where normal people would wear rings, I imagine the rings are just on his weird, creepy bird leg, right?
Yep, yep, they're just on around his like ankles and like on his toenail talons, like just awkwardly kind of like jammed on there.
So yeah, I'm gonna look at that ring, even if I gotta chop off a creepy
Are you talking Mangler's ring?
bird toe. Yeah,
It's a ring.
it's a ring, it's shiny,
He's checking out his bird foot.
shiny ring pocket.
Let's see if it, I don't think there's any specific description for it. Okay, so this ring itself is got a looped gold band with a small like ornate hummingbird on it. In fact, if I can
Pretty.
find a picture for you.
Pretty. Definitely gonna pocket that shiny.
Alright, so the Ring of Invasion is going to Nevik. Give me a second. I'm doing a lot of inventory management as I say this. So.
No, yeah, you're good. And then I'm gonna have to update. I'll be right back. Look it up.
Alright,
So
this
is
is
yours-
what's up?
So I was going to ask about the sword. So is it a specific word that I have to speak into to light it on fire, or is it a different for whoever's wielding it?
The word would be specific, and it is to this particular Sunfire sword came from the Krizdarian temple, the same place that Gargak found the hilt for his sword or his axe sword, he would pass along this knowledge. You would be able to use this. Like, I don't remember specifically what I said the word was, but there's a specific word for it.
And what are the attunement requirements to attune to it?
I think you just have to attune to it,
yep.
brother. I
It
don't
just
think
takes a
there's anything
slot.
special.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Yeah, as I'm aware, the Flame Tongue Short Sword doesn't have any sort of
Yeah, it just says
Special
requires
attunement.
attunement.
Yeah, nothing like that. Yep. Yeah, no. Like I said, yeah, and as far as the command word, yeah, it would have been some Krizdarian word that he would have picked up in that temple that, you know, we did not record that session, and that was literally before my kid was born, so I have no idea.
It's like a weird, like,
yeah.
hissy noise, brother.
Yeah, well, yeah, there we go. It's a Krizdarian
Well, I was
word.
gonna say is like if I could make one up, like if it's different for the wielder, I was totally gonna make mine the true flame of faith and whisper Nevik to ignite it.
I mean, well,
That's exactly what I imagined. That's exactly what I imagined when I handed to him.
Yes.
He holds it real close. Just
As the DM, the rule of cool always adheres, and so yes, you are free to do that.
Victory is mine. All right.
But anyway, yeah, Kane, you walked up on the scene. You have no fucking idea what's going on because no one spoke to you yet, and they've just started filtering through bodies. Welcome to.
Oh no, I did ask him where the fuck he was, and then reached down and took this ring. Where the fuck have you been? Ooh, shining.
The gods told me that you must face this next challenge without me. I didn't understand their wisdom, but that was their will.
Who the fuck have you been talking
He just
to?
got distracted and blames it on the god.
There's nobody else down here.
That's
will
actually
that
how
I
he
be-
perceives it.
It's the God's will that I make that mistake, and for you to face this challenge and tribulation by yourself. The gods would see you through, and they have seen you through.
Oh my God, man! You keep talking about those. Jason, come hang out with this guy. Tell him to leave me alone.
He went wrong.
So
Interestingly
Balthon's
enough, though, okay, it's just a note from a DM perspective. Interesting enough, Cain, you know, the winged ones follow the oracle, right? You know, which the oracle tells them the future. And here Cain is telling you that he's like, the god said you could handle it by yourself, and you did.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yes, I'm the only one uninjured. But still. Fucking gods. Go hang out with Jason. Talk to him about gods.
Balthon's looking.
Sometimes
Go ahead.
your wisdom just escapes me.
Just like God's wisdom. Anyway, Balthon, go ahead.
Yeah, so I am looking at these wailing women. Is there any apparent thing that can be done to save them, like, where they would survive?
I mean, they're alive. That's kind of the horrific part, is that they are very much alive. And as far as saving them, I mean that's a matter of degrees. Like, what you know, do you mean like give them back their?
There is one way to save them. Yeah, put them out of their fucking misery.
Well,
Right.
So you sort of answered my question. So,
define,
the rest of
define save them to me.
like, is there any way to fix them? Like, basically, does Balthon need to go on an attempted healing spree, or does he need to go on an attempted putting you old Yeller spree?
I don't. The sort of
They're
wounds these people
undead.
have acquired. Yes, no, they are not. No, some of them are near death, but they are not dead. These are living people. These are not undead. No, they have been surgically altered. And as far as
He's
healing
like the
them,
big guy from Batman.
I mean, you can
he
heal.
made them perfect in his own image, or whatever.
You can heal wounds, but you cannot restore what is missing.
Okay. So yeah, then Balthon is gonna feel like at his core, like while the rest of the party's shopping, that it's his duty to send these people on.
I don't think that you actually can.
And when you say send these people on, we mean as in like kill them?
As quickly and gently as possible, yes, I'm going to try to kill all these people.
I literally don't think that you can.
Why couldn't he?
I believe that is some straight oath breaking, because these people are innocent. Like, these people are completely innocent. Like,
He's a human man, though. He has hands.
Balthon's
That's
oath
like a lion,
to his
man.
previous god has long been severed. So Balthon, the story of Balthon. right, so the story about Balthon,
Your time.
as I'm aware, is that Balthon once helped save the world when the two realms, the Shadow Realm and the Feywild, were kind of randomly interchanging with the world due to a fucked spell that had happened due to some people that were doing some stupid shit, and he stopped the people from doing stupid shit, and in the process, kind of had a crisis of faith and was like, "What are gods? Who am I even worshiping? Why am I doing this? I want to talk to the gods," and thus went on his quest to speak to the gods. And this is where he found himself, on the Isle of Chult and in the Tomb of the Nine Gods, where he got trapped. And he got trapped for several years. While he was trapped there, one of the occupants of this tomb, Tath, spoke to him and whispered to him and manipulated him and helped him survive, honestly, in this dark tomb as he chewed on his donkey. Poor donkey. And I don't think it's necessarily out of character for Balthon at this point, though he's not really openly aware that he is quite literally devoted himself to the wrong god, in the sense that this is an evil god, for him to do this, because he's been manipulated. He's been darkened and basically corrupted over the last decade plus.
Okay, that's fair.
Right?
So bar his moral failings, I don't have those, and I would attempt to stop him.
Yes. You on the other hand, are an innocent man of ill matter who has been speaking to the Raven Queen and are on a long quest and. Yeah,
Balthon.
Yeah, go ahead.
The way I see it at this point is Balthon's now at the point where he's a little bit weird in the head, but it's like he doesn't necessarily see it as a bad thing if he's taking people out of their misery. He's Kevorkian people.
It's a corrupted thing. It's that he sees it as a good thing, but it's definitely murky.
Yeah, it's definitely murky waters, but it comes into the same thing of it's like there's an angel of death in a hospital, really. The bad guy. But anyway, so yeah, I'm
Give
going to
I'm sorry.
So with the tender, loving caress of my blade and as swift as motion as possible, I'm gonna try taking these people out of their misery because.
So to put this in perspective, there are 16 of these people tied up on 8 different racks down this hall. So this isn't like a small feat. Yeah.
Where is Balthon? Is he currently standing in the dark for me?
He is
That's
down the
very
hallway
possible,
where
I
you're
don't see
singing. Let me see. Let me pull up my. Why would you want it? Yeah. You don't see where he is right now. You would have seen him walk into the darkness to the east.
Okay. I definitely don't notice what he's doing yet, but I'm sure I will in a moment.
When the notes start cutting out.
Do you, Balthon? Because I'm about to have to try and stop you from what you're doing.
Yeah, I was about to say, are we gonna have to go into like turns?
No, so it should, if that's what. Do we want to do that? First off, how badly do you guys want to stop?
I was waiting for it to get back to me. I just didn't want to interrupt.
Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and get in turns, guys.
Okay.
Get turns, yeah. Let's
Right,
do.
So we're gonna say.
Didn't he already walk into this scene?
I did.
Yeah.
I had another.
Yes, so we're gonna go ahead and say Dina is just gonna lean to the side, reflecting, looking at the bow, going into some deep perspective shit about what has just occurred, right? Because for her character, she just went through, her mentor got murdered by the party, who was convinced by this Kenku that he was Valdir, and then finding out that was wrong, and then the Kenku tried to imitate her. It was a whole thing for her.
I feel like Gargak and Balthon would be the only two that would be able to say that it was Mangler, because she only saw him in her form and in Valdir's form.
I imagine afterwards, there would be a little bit of conversation here about what just occurred, but she would definitely see his bow, Valdir's bow in his hand, and be like,
and know that guy's a shapeshifter, because
she would have seen exactly. She would have been like, fuck, this is the same bow that he was holding a minute ago, and he was shooting at me as me. and it's Valdir's bow, and she recognizes his bow. It's a very unique bow.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I said, and then losing an eye at the end of this to that same bow is, like I said, an epic thing for her. So she's going to be, just for my purposes and keeping her out of the picture, she's going to be leaning over there next to a shadow, next to a one of her statues,
Brooding.
Yeah, basically brooding, exactly, being like, the fuck, that was rough, rubbing her eye hole, being like, god damn it.
He's writing a song about it.
Yes, some real dark lyrics, some Manson lyrics going on over here. But she's writing it in her own blood on the floor. Anyway, so we've got 2 people that joined initiative. Go ahead and give me initiative for Gargak, Jason, and Kane, and we'll just kind of go with that, and we'll role play the scene per second. Yeah. Let me pull up a good.
Oh, do I need to update to get that ring? That's right.
I'm real fucked up.
I mean, you're all good. Most of us are.
Tap to possibly do combat with another PC.
I mean, you don't have to do combat.
I'm gonna have to stop you. I morally have to stop you.
Okay, you morally have to let these people suffer, and there's no way we can do anything about it. Yeah, that's real noble.
I like it, guys. I like the conflict that we bring here. All right, so all right.
Give me just a minute, guys. All right.
You're good. I don't have any of these people labeled at all because I didn't expect us to actually put them in combat. So give me a minute or 2, I guess. Anyway, not that they necessarily need labels. I mean, you know who BA wanted to do this. Just go down the hall. You can count.
Okay, so let me see. Where am I and where is Jason?
I'm standing in front of you. Here's you.
Oh, okay. I'm
me.
moving. I'm moving up to be where Nevik is.
And Balathon is like down here somewhere in the dark.
Okay.
Being creepy.
Yeah, just skip my turn. I'll be there in a minute.
Being creepy. I mean,
Yep.
we were already gonna skip your turn just because you exist. Why are we? What I mean, I assume you're doing something. It's alright. I need to label this shit anyway, so it's cool. So that you guys, I guess, can know which innocent throat you're slitting. Jeez. Can never predict this party. I mean, that's fun for me though, personally. As a DM, it would be boring to me if I could predict you. And I also can never write the intricacies and dramas that come along without my players. Alright, so who's first? Somebody do me a list real quick while I'm labeling these guys.
Nevik, I think?
Oh, well. Alright, well, let me skip on to Gargak.
I just wanted to pick up the boomerang.
Alright, well, that will take me yet another moment, so.
Our guy picks up Boomerang. Big Boomer.
14, give me just a second, I'll add that to your inventory too, boss. Though it is more convenient in the long run, it definitely takes a little bit longer on the setup. I did some sort of miscounting there. Somebody tell me which number I missed. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I missed 12. Alright, and then let's go over here to Gargax. You can do it, internet. Gargax.
Okay.
Where Gargak is going to be getting the make sure I get the name on this right. The Hellfire Boomerang in his inventory, manage inventory. Hellfire Boomerang. Alright, that should be in your inventory. Make sure you do an update to get that. And we're going on to Kane next. Because all these people are going to be doing pretty much their entire time is squirming and struggling and screaming in a singular tone, song of a voice. I don't know if I've informed Kane of that, but yeah, the music that you hear in the air is being produced by these poor souls that are chained to the walls. Their throats have been cut and sewn back up, and it seems that they can only produce this single, a single note. And there's some sort of, like sharp objects behind them. Every time they squirm, their arms are, some of them have their arms like quite literally sewn to their side. They're kind of a mishmash of, like I said, surgical experimentation that looks wrong. It's a nightmare. It's okay.
Well,
Well, hell, I guess this game.
Kane just went a little bit. Southern.
Well, Kane's gonna do what Kane always does in these situations. He's gonna turn to Nevik and say, "Nevik, what should we do?"
Perfect. I don't know if Nevik's today.
Should we help Balathon or should we help?
Nevik's going through the pocket,
Jason?
and Kane's
Well,
just
nobody can see me yet.
Oh, can I not see?
I don't know. I think you have night sight. You might be able to see him. Hold on. Let me
No, I
confirm
mean he's
that.
more than 60 foot away.
Like basically, yeah. If you can see him on the board, you can see him. So hold on. Yeah, you did it. Yeah, no, you can't see him. Yeah, because I have it set to 60 feet for your guys' sight. So.
But I can hear them, right? Like I can hear.
All right, sorry guys, I had to run out
He
and
hasn't done
grab
anything
something.
yet, has he?
You can hear the singing, yeah, but you haven't. Other than watching Balathon disappear into the dark.
Right now, we have no way of knowing what he's gonna do. He's just walked away from us.
Did I leave a lock outside?
Like all the moral argument was meta argument, as opposed to like in character stuff.
I thought that was all in character stuff.
No, not yet. No, the only thing that happened in character is that Balathon has seemingly walked off. Though he didn't walk any sort of stealth check or anything like that, and he is a big guy. It is a tile floor. It is dark. You do not see where he is, but you would have noticed or heard the sound of his footsteps.
Okay. Then I'm gonna still stick next to Nevik because I don't see anything, so I don't know that, and nobody said anything, so I don't know that anything has happened. So I'm just gonna eye next.
All right. This moves on to Jason.
I am also just going to stay where I am, as I am also not aware of what he's gonna do.
Broing out with Gargak as you guys are somehow like the descendants of what was it, Simon, and what was the other guy?
Simon. Well, the other guy was a dragonborn.
Simon. Well, I mean, we got some dragon shit going on with Gargak. Simon, and what was the other one? I forget what his name was. But either way, yeah, they're those bros.
So yeah, I'm just gonna eye next as well.
All right.
Talking about Zurok or whatever it is.
Zurok, yeah, I forget what his
It
name
was.
So,
Zach's character. Zach, wasn't your character the dragonborn?
So Balathon, in front of you, this squirming.
Sorry, Uranax.
It seems to be no. There seems to be no discretion in the race or gender or age of the individuals as you look upon the rack and the pile of bodies the Necron has left in his wake.
I mean, yeah. So having looked just like and come to the conclusion, there's nothing that can be really done to help these people.
Right.
Balathon thinking for the great. I mean, it's like. This is an abomination of magic, and I mean, so he's gonna put it to bed.
Do as you wish, Balathon.
So should I roll an attack roll against each one? Or whichever one's I attack.
I mean, you got to make murdering 16 people kind of painful, don't you? Right? I think that should be more than just a performance roll. So, yeah.
It's an attack.
I would love to roll a performance roll to see how well I perform at murdering.
I mean, you're free to do that, provided you actually hit them and things like that. Yeah, I mean, they I think these guys got like 12 on them, so yeah, they're pretty easily dealt with.
So I'm gonna immediately follow that up with not my second attack,
So
but
you guys would hear one of the notes. You would hear like a kind of a gargle. Like first up, you would hear the blade hit, and you would hear like a gargle of a noise, and one of the notes in the chorus go out.
I'm gonna use my great weapon feat, which grants me a bonus action attack. And so I'm gonna attack BA2.
Another note goes out.
And then I still have one more attack.
Are you within striking distance of something?
Oh, when I move, that's my entire. Can I move and use my second attack?
Have you already moved?
I haven't.
Well then, feel free to move up to your walking speed.
And then
Stab, walks over there and just stabs another.
I imagine this is just like clean decapitation, trying to be as efficient as possible.
Another note goes out. The song itself is starting to sound a little wrong.
Ominous, even.
Ominous, even. So those who do see what, those who don't have their eyes sewn shut are squirming, and their voices seem to, go that much higher in, not necessarily in tone, but in volume, as they witness Balthon walking along the racks next to them. Come upon Nevik.
Well,
Nevik, who finds himself standing, Kane, standing next to you, and Kane had just asked what he should do.
I mean, you gotta go to the bathroom or something, buddy? What's up? I'm gonna go over there and see what that other dead dude has on him.
All right, yeah. Feel free to.
You wanna come over here with me?
Go over there looking at Necron.
Yeah.
There, well.
All right, I'll go over with him and.
Let's see the shinies on this motherfucker.
Necron has a ring of feather falling and a robe of serpents around him.
I think I'm like wearing 2 robes already. I'm already double layered.
I mean, you can only attune to so many things. So.
But yeah, shiny ring.
Shiny ring.
So you're saying you would like to pick up the shiny ring because shiny ring is a statement and not like
shiny ring. Oh yes, no, I would. I would like.
I know how to do anything with. I need
shiny ring
words to attach to that.
No, sir. That's all you get. Yeah, I want to take the shiny ring off of. I mean, the robe. I assume isn't very shiny.
No, but it does have an elaborate, bunch of serpents on it.
Oh, fancy. I mean, I guess I could stuff that into the pack.
I mean, it's up to you. You choose to do as you please. I will say the looting an item is an action, so. So,
man, I just have so much shit. Yeah.
Pick up the ring of feather falling. I'm going to add that to your inventory.
Yep. Shiny ring. You know me and rings.
Okay. Make sure you do an update on your character to
for a guy who only has one hand, I got a lot of rings.
Make sure you issue an update to get that in Avery on your character sheet, and you have a bonus action, and I think you already used some of your movement.
Yeah. I yeah, my bonus action is going to be pretty much. I guess I'm just going to talk to Kane about how that was pretty fucked up that he left us hanging like that. And
You guys are free to talk as you please. Or role play as you please. Yeah.
fucked up that you left us hanging. Could have been here.
Gods,
The fuck were you doing?
Nevik, the gods told me that you had to face this alone. That I could not aid you.
You got distracted by something, didn't you? Yeah.
Fucking starts twiddling his thumbs. No.
But like,
Fucking suck
isn't that the
cock.
gods telling us something in a way, right?
Like,
He got distracted by the gods telling him something.
oh my god. Oh my god.
It's not distraction. The gods' way of telling you something.
The gods distracted me by killing the second most holy creature in all of existence, you being the first.
I will have to disagree.
Now, I doubt Tensor would be viewed as like that holy, but he's definitely respected. Like, think like Gandalf to the hobbits, right?
Okay. But see, that's the thing is, like, he would be as respected as... I don't know. You gotta remember, Gandalf was an angel, though.
Like, this is a man who saved the world in their eyes at one point. Like, this man like saved the planet for them. Like, they know this. Like, they have not forgotten the old history like most of fucking Elorath. They know. They're like, dude, no, like, you guys, the Circle of Eight, like, what's up? Like, appreciate you, bros.
The gods put that man's corpse.
Like,
in
you have
my
learned
path.
about him in Winged One's like elementary school.
Yeah. So the gods put that man in my path to keep my mind away from you, Nevik.
Gotcha.
That's what happened.
Okay.
He just
Got
looks at the
distracted.
corpse and then just goes,
Got
and he
distracted.
looks at the corpse, his eyes dilate, and he just like zones right the fuck out. That's what happens. Like,
What a moment.
yeah, fucking what an Inception base kicks in, just hit him falling through eternity.
I would like to think he had some flashbacks of elementary school, some traumatic moment when he had to learn about this guy, something like that. Anyway, anything else for you, Nevik?
No, that's it.
All right.
I will next for you, buddy. Or you
Gotcha. Go ahead.
Nicodoo.
Moving on to Gargai.
Getting distracted, motherfucker.
Who's standing next to his bro Jason and the body of a bird person.
I'm just gonna go check out these
know
weird
that
thumping
bird.
sounds I hear down here.
Oh yeah, you would have definitely heard the sounds of the notes cutting out.
Let the bodies.
Dina would have looked up, but she's still quite distracted.
My head's hitting the floor.
No, they're still chained to the wall. They don't actually fall.
Well, yeah, but I'm decapitating, so wouldn't the head still roll to the floor?
I mean, I would imagine all of them are clean decapitations. I imagine a lot of them are just killing them by hitting them in the throat.
Fair.
I'll say that like you crit it, that's a clean decapitation. But
Plop.
these things are still singing in their horrible, nightmarish way. You can blame the author Michael Moorcock for this idea. Kane, we're back to you, buddy. Oh, creature of faith.
All right.
Don't get distracted by this body.
All right. So Nevik, where are we to go next?
The fuck I know, man. We're trying to... Okay. When's the last time you were outside?
What is outside?
I've never been outside.
Oh, yes, you remember all of your memories from your past life, right?
Yeah, but it's like you dreaming of something and then waking up and being something completely different.
Okay, well...
Like I dreamed this entire person's life, so it's not... I don't know. It's kind of not real.
Yeah, perfect. Not in my Christian.
Kind of a not thing to me, okay.
Not in my Christian Minecraft server.
That's perfect.
Fucking don't.
Okay.
Just gonna add
We're
this
actually-
as an image on my Twitch stream, like on my about thing. Anyway,
Fucking.
Nah, you should make it a donation thing.
Oh, there you go.
I don't even know how to explain this, man. Death is like warring and shit. There's some evil necromancer lady that wants to like. I don't even know. Something to do with a lot of blood, though. There was a buttload of blood.
Yeah, as far as we know, you
I mean-
shouldn't have been resurrected.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
Some
the
weird-
sky.
There's some weird juju going on.
You remember how when you were dreaming, the sky was blue? That shit ain't blue anymore, man.
Okay.
But I guess on that same note, what are me and Gargak doing here? Wait, where did Gargak go?
He's right over there.
Right here.
That's it for me.
Yeah, but of course, yeah, Jason can't see him because he doesn't have night vision.
I cannot see.
I left like 3-foot radius.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, and you just like, you took 4 steps away, and he's like, where'd he go?
And I'm just standing in here in the dark talking to people. Like, for all I know, it could still be that fucking bird.
Oh man, using everybody else's voice. No, damn.
So, yeah,
It's a
Jason
nightmare.
would have watched Gargak start to pace off as he listens to Nevik try to explain some things to Kane back there.
Man,
I mean, I also would have heard the thumping.
It's not
I
just
can't see in
thumping.
the
You would have
dark,
heard
I'm
like
not
the
nearby.
sound of like blade hitting meat and like the note being squelched out.
are there torches still lit down here too?
If
Like you would
can-
see
yeah, if you
him
could see
go into the
torches,
torchlight and like
yeah.
I'm gonna,
murder the last girl.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
walk up on Gargak, form a conga line.
All right.
Yes, they die. Good times.
All right. So you Congo line. Anything else, Jason?
Yeah, the Congo line. That killed me.
Like as you're murdering them. Like, good shit.
He's my seeing eye, Gargak. Plus, he also has all the torches.
Bathon,
I don't
before
think
you make your
any
next
other
move,
player
give
has
me
torches
a
other than
couple of minutes,
Gargak.
okay?
I have a torch. It's a fancy torch. It's
I like how
called.
the person who has dark vision has all the torches.
I have a fancy torch. It's called.
I
my
never
bag.
use them because I can already see.
Yeah, exactly. Just give them to Jason.
Yo,
Here.
no, he uses them explicitly just to burn shit down.
Yeah, that's true.
And we know this.
It's tactical. Tactical torches.
Tactical
But I
torch.
would appreciate one of those torches, Gargak.
Hey man, I know you got like 12 of them.
Alright, let me look for the worst one.
The one that's used up. It's just this little nub of.
You got a roach of a torch.
Here you go. You get like a what? It's like plus 2 foot radius to your sight or something. Like, not even worth it. Good shit. We waiting on somebody? What's up? Adam had to run away.
Adam said give him a few minutes.
I got you. Dad duties.
The Knife has an easier time cutting through these than fireballs have to cutting through kobolds.
No, with kobolds, you have to do extreme blunt force damage so that you get that sweet kobold ketchup.
No, I actually imagine the worst torch that Gargak has is just like really crooked. Like it has a bunch of like bins in it. Like it's made with the worst stick.
No, it's shaped like a. It's shaped sort of like a U, so that the place it's lit drips pitch back down onto the hand that's holding the torch.
Oh, God.
Proceed, Baltham. Proceed. Sorry about that, guys.
Alright, hold on. Let me put my glasses back on.
More
Alrighty.
slaughter.
Not needless.
Want quiet. We need sleep. I'm not sleeping in this room, guys.
And then as my... Because I committed a
Another
murder...
horrible murdering sound.
Because I committed another horrible murder sound, and I reduced a creature to 0, I can...
Do your thing again.
Yeah, I can do a bonus action attack. Who's in front of me now? Be a 4, 5, 6, 5, 9.
We get spicy with the numbers. I'll move you back slightly so I can select that person.
I'm killing the rolls right now. yeah, and then...
Using up all the good rolls, man. Quit using up all the good rolls.
Mass murder?
I just keep thinking about the end of KOTOR 1, and that's kind of what I'm imagining right now.
You guys notice it's getting quieter in here?
It is odd.
The fuck is going on? Where'd everybody else go? You guys, where you guys going?
We're going to investigate the lack of sound.
So you're going towards like the giant pile of dead bodies that's just screeching down there? Okay, Kane's going too. Alright. Conga line!
Gargak, you're apparently the leader of the Congo line. Alright, I can't hear you.
I can see these dead people.
Alright. Let's see, what can you see? Yeah, you would be able to see the
Gargak
ones on the
glows
right
slightly, so I can definitely see it.
Gargak does glow slightly. His fiery axe gives off a slight aura around him. Yeah, so the various humanoids on the right, mutilated humanoids on the right here are slumped forward in their chains, quite clearly deceased from fresh wounds, where the ones on the left are squirming and struggling in panic and terror. And before you is a pile of bodies. Yeah, that's. I don't know if you can see that though. Let's see. No, you can see the bones, some of the bones. And
Barely.
some of them, yeah. Vaguely see the silhouette of this rank ass pile of bodies over there that Necron was pulling from previously. I really should start these with a trigger warning, I guess. What's the trigger warning? Oh, have you experienced piles of bodies before? Right, I don't know. Maybe people have. I shouldn't underestimate them. Kane, you were participating in the Congo line. Your buddy Nevik has just grabbed your hips. Seems like the party's going full swing.
So he's gonna walk over and start seeing this shit, and he's just gonna kind of be like awestruck and horrified as he walks on it. And he's just gonna be like, Nevik, what's this?
The shit that you got distracted and we could handle ourselves. Okay.
No, he's talking about the like people mutilated people like on.
Yeah. Yeah. I stand by my statement. Yeah. You see this fucking horrid shit?
Well, worry not, for I'm here to help alleviate some of your burden now.
What? Gabe's gonna start throwing spears. What?
No, he has the most useful spell in existence, Fireball, the ultimate utility spell.
Fireball. Fireball. Fireball.
Sounds like you got run over there.
I do.
Ball.
It's that fire.
Go get Ronan.
Ball.
Jason?
Well,
I'm gonna move forward towards Nargak again. Let's see, I'm gonna use my lay on hands on myself. Roll for 20.
Alright.
wow.
I got you, boss. There you go. Plus 20 on you. Make sure you keep up that character sheet. Balton. You're amazingly easy to kill people that are chained and sewn and mutilated.
You say it like that, and you make me sound like a monster.
Yeah, you're doing very monsterful things, so.
Hey, you're doing a pretty like.
I make you
I mean,
sound like a monster.
if anything, I would probably make like in.
It's really not. I mean, it's like
This is like in the best light lawful.
Another note.
Yet another note goes up.
Should be one person horribly screaming.
Lightly, so I can actually select this thing.
I haven't rolled lower than a 16. And then I can't actually make it to the other one, so I'm going to use the rest of my movement to just sort of make it halfway across.
Alright. Now, to note, past Balton, I think we'll see where Balton can see. Yeah, so Balton can see a wall along the east end here that has a small opening with a set of stairs that descends. The top of the stairs, there seems to be like a haze of green smoke coming from wherever this leads to.
Yeah, smoke.
Ooh. That seemed interesting.
Well, it may, but
But you're gonna
Nevik cannot currently see.
Yeah, I can't see that shit, but that
It's
seems interesting.
He
But
sees
anyway,
the Congo line moving on without him, however, and Dina kind of scowling.
sorry about your eye.
Fuck you. Fuck you, she says.
That
Fucking top
tracks.
dwellers.
Sorry about your eye.
I believe that. I believe that's exactly what you would say.
Fuck you, fucking top dwellers.
My fucking eye, and I would just be like, I would just hold up my hand,
He's
like my nub hand, and be like,
Hand your
yeah,
face.
I know what you mean, and then keep walking.
Get it.
But it's
I know
my
what
face. This is my moneymaker.
Just use that disguise thing. If you want, you can
Doesn't
use
replace eyes.
But it doesn't replace eyes. Sorry.
I mean, it kind of do.
It can give you the
but
illusion of an eye, yeah.
still just like one-eyed.
Yeah.
She'll still have to deal with that depth perception problem.
Somebody throws or something.
She gonna be running into end tables for the rest of her life.
So I'm telling you, if she sinks levels into fucking Ranger and just becomes a badass one-eyed Ranger, I'm like, what up? That's an amazing character.
The bard.
Crazy
Become
bartending
ring.
on top of that.
Like, that's
Just
some art
takes
shit
up-
that I didn't even know of, you know.
Dude, yeah, she fucking cast fly on herself and then like fucking death
like
above shit. Like, oh my god, that would be so good.
She'd have to take up some like magical harp that can also double as a bow.
We've been using bonus action at swap, so I mean, she could take turns, doing that. I mean, she could
I'm just saying. I just feel like that'd be the most fitting weapon for a bard ranger. Would be.
Oh yeah, I mean, eventually she could definitely modify or find something like that. But right now, she's got Kolvar's bow, which would be Valdir's bow afterwards.
Louder.
Yeah. His story. Gargak moves forward and sees more.
I'm just wondering why everyone on the right side of the hallway is dead.
Yeah, this fucked situation going on. It's pretty fucked. Yeah, it's pretty rank too. Though Gargak is no stranger to this as a basically like a. Gargak participated in war before this for a long time.
I grew up in Daventry, but this shit is epic, man.
Even
he's a hardened vet and an architecture enthusiast. Remember?
that too, and chili. But Gargak would have seen. I mean, maybe not this horrific, but he's definitely seen some horrific things in his past. I mean, that's part of why he rages so easily. Anyway, Kane on the other hand,
used to get out of the battlefield before the bodies get like that.
Kane on the other hand has up until his whole going into the tomb of the gods and being sent by the oracle thing, had led a pretty chill life, hanging out with his goat, and now he is reborn as this wingless creature of faith.
Should we join Balathon? What should we do?
Can you see my bodies yet?
I've seen somebody dead.
There's light on the bodies, but I don't know if that's like candlelight or if it's just because the bodies are there.
Let's see.
Just a torch light.
Basically, if you can see it with your character, you can see.
Yeah, you can see it.
Okay,
you've been seeing him murder this niece down the hall. Like this and these guys. Like, we didn't see this, but.
Yeah, like so. Right now, when I look at what Jason can see, he can see the outline of Balathon right here. He can see the dead bodies right here. He can see Gargak's soft glow. He can see there's a candle around these guys, right?
Gargak's soft glow. I love the sound of that.
Oh yes, he does have a soft glow. It flickers. It's beautiful.
Muscles glisten.
Yes.
That's why he carries the oil.
That's what's up. Persuasion check. Anyway, Kane.
You've seen Balathon murdering at least two groups of people.
Green, glistening green muscles and music going on.
Well, I asked Nevik if we should help him, or what should we do?
I thought you asked Balathon what we should do. Anyway.
Why would he ask me? I'm not.
I don't know.
Balathon's way down the hallway. No, he turns around to you and asks.
What should we do? I mean, I think that guy's gone a little nutty and doesn't like the music. But
these people are suffering, and according to Jason's faith, we're supposed to end that suffering.
No, according to Jason's fate, you're actually supposed to take on that suffering so that they don't suffer. And I don't want to do that.
So like, even though
I don't want to do that either.
Even though there's no way to help them in this current situation, there are other people with superior healing magics given time and effort could potentially give them some semblance of life back.
Yeah, but
getting into the horrible dungeon that's almost killed us 17 times, and
I don't want to do that either. I don't want to try to get these.
Second time is easier.
Bullshit.
Do you want to drag all these screaming music people?
Look, I'm just saying, like,
screaming music people.
This is.
That's what I'm at title. This
screaming music people.
The gang needs screaming music people.
I mean,
Jason making.
I don't want to kill them, but I don't want to save them either.
I mean, their innocent life.
This is a just walk away situation, guys. Just
they do still have a chance at life.
We never saw it. We were never here. We never speak of it again. We just walk away.
I'm gonna use my action.
I want to say that's a persuasion, but it's his turn. Yeah,
we ain't even investigated to see if we know any of them or anything yet.
Oh my god! I don't even want to think about it. No, just walk away. Just walk away.
I'm gonna use my action to dash to catch up with Garg here. I'm not down with what's going on here.
All right, running up to these lovely glistening muscles. Pop, pop, pop. I'm gonna get some Gargai fanfic going somewhere. Anyway, Balthon.
This dude doesn't have a number.
Well,
Dude, if I could see any Gargak fanfic when he was invisible but partially covered in blood because of the battlefield, that shit would be great.
He should be 14. And let me see why I didn't. Oh, yeah, he does have a number.
Maximum damage.
I just didn't put the player permission to see. He should have it now.
Gotcha. Roger.
Their head explodes.
Yeah, maximum damage. You didn't crit on the roll, but you did on the damage.
Another note goes out. Another 2 notes go out. A 3rd note.
So he's just like running around this room,
now
slicing.
It's just like this, like
just like an
sad
efficient
whine
killing
of a
machine.
song. It's a sad whine of a song
No,
compared to what it was. There's nothing.
He's just like.
What was that, Jason?
He's just like running around like a kid in a candy shop. He fucking lost it.
I haven't.
Nevik.
You fucking.
You're fixing to hit. No.
Alright, guys. I guess I'm gonna come up here. And is that the 60 feet? Yep. So yeah, I would use my double movement here. To be like, what the fuck, guys? Oh my god.
So the Congo line becomes a standing line.
Yeah. Hold back my. Do I have to do a con throw? Because this shit's gross.
If you feel the need to roll a con throw, yes, go ahead. We'll say it's a 14. Oh, good night. Oops. You're gonna feel quite queasy.
Just for the record, I didn't do this one.
Yeah, you're gonna feel quite queasy at the smell of rot and decay. Some of these bodies have been there for quite some time in various poses of death. It seems that Necron has been practicing for a minute in this hallway.
I don't know, man. He grew up in Daventry. That place gotta smell like.
I mean, he's seen the downfall of Daventry for sure, but
I imagine Daventry.
Not this many bodies
during spring break.
It's more the fair smell, as opposed to the smell of sweet rot. Gargak, on the other hand,
I'm just gonna walk up and be like, what the fuck are you guys looking? Oh god, like, surprise! There's a pile of dead bodies right there.
Gargak, though he may grimace, has dealt with worse.
So I feel like I definitely saw Balthon kill the last one.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you, like I said, you can see it in the light, you see it.
Yeah, no, you've seen him kill, I think, this one and this one, because they had.
I wasn't able to see him before.
I mean, you just didn't scroll down. But, no, they had candlelight.
No, he's got it. Yeah, but see, either way, he sees him. All right, you are aware that Balthon is slitting these people's throats, and these notes are going out at his blade.
He's dead.
I'm gonna ask. What are you doing, Balthon?
Balthon is gonna turn to him, taking a deep breath, and it's like, I'm doing what I have to do.
This is wrong. What you're doing.
How is this wrong? The tenet of your religion says we take on the suffering. There is nothing that can be done for these individuals. I was here for 13 years and found no way out. I am taking the suffering onto myself with the moral conscience of what I am having to do. Do you think I enjoy this? Do you think I want this? No. but there is nothing that can be done for these poor souls except send them into the relief of death. And if you have a problem with that, you are a traitor to your oath. The only thing we can do is send these people to the next life. There is nothing that can be done.
Are you like pointing your blade as you say this?
Yes, I am like pointing my blade, dripping. Like there's, like sort of like pacing back and forth. Like,
Oh shit! It's Paladin Clegane Bowl. I can feel
like
it.
Balathon is in. Despite what Jason thinks, Balathon is in full possession of his faculties right now. Like, I was trapped here for 13 years, and do you think if there was somebody else that could come and heal these people, don't you think they would have come and found me before you guys found me? Wouldn't you think?
Did anybody looking for you?
Anyway,
Yes, they were looking for me. I am a hero of the fucking realm.
Things can be done for these people. They're innocent lives.
And if that's the way you see it, that is fine. I will have to deal with the fact that these innocent lives were here. But I cannot morally nor consciously leave these innocent lives here suffering like this to sit here in eternal torment from this abomination of magic.
I feel like this sort of scene is the reason I can't ever like capitalize on being a DM in like a family setting. They'll be like, no, you can't make your character. You can't make normal people have moral questions like this.
Did you try healing him?
I did everything I could looking to see what could be done, but no amount of healing in the world can replace organs. You would need
time and effort. These people could be brought back.
Name one example of somebody's organs being healed. Like organs being
his blade arm.
Hello,
Well, I mean,
simple cool guy here.
The father of my church is
Healing
like
check.
horribly disfigured and like.
barring a god's
old.
intervention, there is nothing to be done for these people.
Don't.
And you know where the gods have been for the past 13 years?
You shut your mouth.
Good question. So unless Kane's god over here can do something about this, which I've been around Nevik enough to know, all he can do is stab him with a bookmark or summon a demon frog to kill them. So if you have a better idea of leaving these people to suffer, then you're a piss poor paladin to leave people suffering for who knows indefinitely. You don't even know if you're going to survive until tomorrow, and yet you say we should leave these people here to suffer.
I'd say that we should find a way to relieve their suffering without taking their lives. It's their innocence in this.
There is no way to relieve their suffering without taking their lives. They have been made unwhole, kept alive by an abomination of magic. You end the magic, they die.
There is certainly no way to save 13
the
of them.
magic.
The fucking flame sword. I forgot about that fucking shit.
I mean, not now, but like, there is a way that they could be saved. There is potential here. Like, not now for sure, but just killing them probably ain't the answer. They are innocent lives.
And I repeat, I will live with the knowledge of what I've done until my dying breath, but I will also take solace in the fact that these people are no longer suffering. You're saying possibly there might be something that can be done. I've seen many things in this world. I've saved this world at one point. I was trapped here for 13 years. Don't you think I've seen what this temple has to offer? There is nothing that can be done that is not a fool's chance in hell of being able to save these people. To leave these people is to ensure that they stay in torment for who knows, ages, millennia, however long it takes for somebody else to find this. We have no guarantee of seeing the next day, let alone being able to come back here.
So bravo on the character development here over the 6-year in actual real life movement on Balathon, who went from being a bit of a younger, more optimistic person to what he just said.
Good shit.
It's not actually my turn, but if it was actually my turn, I would go ahead and kill another one.
That's great.
In speech with dramatic stab in chest.
Exactly.
I just can't believe that that's the only option. I can't believe that killing him is the only option.
Kane, it's your turn. This morally ambiguous situation is unfolding before you. You just heard this Goliath, booming voice yelling back at the crew as they stand here, shoulder to shoulder.
Nevik, who do you agree with? Do you agree with Balathon or do you agree with Jason?
Right now I'm just trying not to dry heave over the smell, man.
I feel like Nevik doesn't have a dog in this race, at all.
Exactly. That's the reason I came in. Was like, oh, there's a pile of dead bodies. I'm gonna do a con save. Oh, I failed it. I'm just puking my guts out, man. Like, I'm not in this conversation right now. I'm trying not to realize what is happening and where we are. We live here now, guys.
As Kane asked this question, Balathon's going to point at him with a sword, and it's like, where would you be if Nevik hadn't killed you? You would be suffering and dying alone in the bottom of this godforsaken dungeon. Did death set you free?
Death did more than free me, it delivered me.
And I mean, Balathon, once again, is just going to be like, he's going to like dip his sword, like,
to another guy.
There you go.
I feel like, every time, like, he ends talking, stab. It's just the same guy. Anyway.
But we already know that something's wrong with death currently. Something's wrong with resurrection. Something's going on with the actual god of death. She's spoken to us. That's why we're here. Why would we send these people to an eternity that we don't know what's going on? Because we're here because something's going on with death. I mean, me and Gargak are literally here because something's going on with death.
And something may be going on with death.
How do you know that killing them at this exact moment, regardless of trying to saving them, isn't just damning their soul?
Because, in that regard, like you, brother, I have faith. I have faith that even though what I do may condemn my soul to hell, I have faith that what I do is still the right thing to do.
Is it the right thing to potentially condemn their soul to hell? To an endless oblivion? To nothingness?
But I have faith that what I'm doing is not condemning their soul to oblivion. We come from two different churches, right? Yeah.
I mean, this doesn't have to do with my church. This has to do with my oath to the Raven Queen, more or less, at this moment. Like, you mean
the Raven Queen, who all these people that we've been fighting? Yeah, that person. That same person that's been trying to.
No, you're getting mixed up. The Raven Queen is the goddess of death. We're here going against Veyren.
I'm proud of you guys. A year in, you remember the big bad's name.
Okay. Oh man.
Like, I know for a fact that death is real.
I want to speak up and be like, there was only one reason I was here, and that reason has changed. So,
yeah, but you guys are free to speak as you please.
I'm just kind of stuck with you guys.
I'm gonna give a damn hand back.
I'm gonna
never get my hand
forward. And I'm gonna cast Hold Person on Balathon.
Word.
You're gonna cast what?
Hold Person.
Hold Person.
He
He
succeeded.
succeeded
so,
on. He resisted.
Yeah.
Yeah, he stomped it.
That's gonna be my turn.
He
I
glared
guess.
back, shook his head. No.
Not today.
So before Balathon moves, it's like, see, even your faith can't hold me. But then he's gonna point to Gargak, and it's like, Gargak, imagine there is a bowl of chili that is fixing to go to waste, and what do? Do you let it sit there and suffer and spoil, or do you put it out of its misery?
Chili analogy is perfect. Yeah, this is how we get to Gargak logic every time.
I ate it anyway.
Exactly.
Gargak
So
doesn't
it's-
matter.
go bad.
Spoiled, miserable. It's still chilly.
Okay, is that a persuasion check to get Gargak on his side?
Is that what we're trying to do? I mean, Gargak's free to say what he wants, but if he's trying to...
I'm not even necessarily trying to persuade. I'm just making a point. But I mean, I'll roll a persuasion check.
I don't feel like it's a persuasion check. I feel like Gargak's response was what Gargak would say. I would eat it anyway.
Okay.
My next statement. My next statement. Balathon's.
And he's the Red Hood. I'm like, no,
Balathon's
we don't
fixing-
kill people, and he's like, yeah, we definitely fucking kill
We
people.
murdered.
Balathon's fixing to play dirty. I'm sorry, Nevik. And it's like, Nevik, imagine that druid of yours was left suffering.
Okay, first, after the dream,
Holds up his blade and he says, first off,
Oh,
we
he's
said-
just making-
we
he's
said
just
we weren't.
making it
Yeah,
mad,
we said we
brother.
weren't going to talk about that shit. All right, remember? We all said we weren't
I
going to talk
never
about
agreed to that.
Yeah, lock
Right.
that shit away in the vault.
Like, what the fuck?
It's like,
Like,
that druid of
I didn't
yours-
tell any of you guys that shit, and we weren't going to talk about that shit. That's
but that
my
druid
shit.
of yours is laying there suffering, and the only thing you can do is put her out of her misery. There's nothing that can be done to save her. Would you ease her suffering? You know what? This one is a persuasion check.
I'm gonna,
yeah, I feel like that's, yeah.
Oh yeah, you bet. Yeah, you better roll a persuasion check, because otherwise I'm gonna stab you in the fucking throat.
I feel like
We
with
said-
Nevik,
we said.
yeah, let's roll
Don't-
your.
we
Let's
weren't
roll what we
talking
can
about
say.
that
Let's say
Right.
Nevik say. Well, Nevik saying let's not talk about that. I feel like that would be his persuasion, right?
Yeah, would that be his persuasion against me?
Yeah, against his. Yeah. So let's just conflict these two numbers. Nevik's a bit more convincing.
I mean, Balathon's like,
That's my shit.
Nevik,
Okay.
I'm sorry to
Nevik's
go
gonna
there.
angrily glare and point his blade arm and be like, "Shut the fuck up."
I mean, Balathon will say,
Yeah.
I'm sorry to go there, but the point needed to be made. There's nothing we can do for these people except for
point of my
the
blade is
possibility,
going to meet your throat. If you
except for the
continue-
possibility
Roll
that
an
maybe one
intimidation check,
day.
Nevik.
Okay, we said we weren't going to bring that up.
Roll your intimidation check.
Roll me an intimidation check, and let's say that's a con save for Balathon. Because you do have like the entire crew staring down at you. Balathon is quite,
Nice.
you know, he ain't giving a shit. Like he's just like he's like, yeah, whatever.
That's
Like,
amazing.
he's had blades
That's-
pointed at him.
Little
It
half
ain't a
elf.
fucking problem.
That is
Little
amazing.
tiny daggers.
Yeah, he gonna break you, dude. Yeah.
Right.
Balathon's just like looking you up and down. It's like, I can take him. So yeah, Balathon's made his peace, and both peace and peace, as in this is where he's at. So, and he's like, I do what I must.
It doesn't die.
Oh my god, you didn't even kill that one.
It doesn't die immediately. It's just like screaming on the end of his blade as he like twists it, so he twists it again before it falls over.
He's gonna, yeah. And then I feel like all the talking kind of is the bonus action after this turn. So yeah, Balathon's like ganked these two, and then it's just like, yeah.
All right.
Oh man, and the moral quandaries of good and evil.
Glad you guys are enjoying them. Nevik?
The consequences of that own action.
Nevik, I feel like you wouldn't be as queasy at this
Yeah,
moment after
anymore.
the adrenaline rush of this conversation.
That bullshit, yeah, happening. We said we weren't going to bring it up. I ain't brought it up.
I said you were sus back in the first round.
Take me.
Dina's like,
I
you
don't
said
give
the
a
same
fuck.
shit about me, asshole.
I don't give a fuck if these people fucking live or die, man. Okay? But bringing that shit up, what the fuck? Like,
Now he's just kind of mad. Now he's just kind of like,
yeah.
you said not to talk
We
about it.
said-
Why you gotta go and talk about it?
We said, yeah, we weren't gonna talk about that shit. I had never told anybody that shit. Why you gotta do that shit?
Because I'm making a point.
Dick move, Balthon.
I accepted it. Balathon's like, it is a dick move, but the point I made is valid.
Dick move. Still. Alright, yeah, that's gonna be my entire turn.
That's your turn.
I'm just gonna be flipping him off, and
Got one hand. I'm gonna use it to flip you off, and I'm gonna tell you dick
Yep.
move. All right. We're gonna say dick move as a bonus action.
point at him with my bladed arm. Dick move.
Ragak,
Flip
Chili's
him off
been
with my
spoken
other
of.
hand.
Chili.
So start slowly following behind Jason.
The Congo Lad reforms.
Reverse Congo.
I mean, a good partner switches it up, you know. Kane, you're still standing kind of far back from everybody.
So I am. Kane is truly at war with himself. He really doesn't know enough of the world to know like what is and what isn't possible. And Jason makes good points, but also, you know, it on equal side is really Balathon on this. So he's going to say, "I'm not going to stop either of you. You two can fight it out, and we'll go. And the winner will. I'll honor that choice." And with that,
I'll back the most powerful religion.
Never.
Solid logic.
Oh,
Okay, are you gonna
I
stay
mean,
closer, or are you just
I'll
staying right where you're at?
I'm just like shaking over there, pissed off. Like I don't even give a fuck what
It's okay.
Kane's saying.
Yeah, Kane. So you're gonna stand where you're at, just to make sure.
Since I couldn't magically.
I'm only pissed off at like I don't give a fuck about the people in the room. I'm pissed off that Balathon went there. Like,
Jason, it's your
I
turn.
was like, right. Here. All right, so since I couldn't magically restrain him, I'm gonna attempt to physically restrain him this time.
All right, give me a strength roll and give me a strength save. Strength check, Jason, and a strength save.
Oh, that was
Alpha.
I mean, it's the same. It's the
Yeah,
same
it's the same.
modifier.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. He gonna push you off him. You gonna go to bro? You gonna go to bro lock him, and he gonna be like, nah.
Nah, bro.
What are my limited bonus actions? I really can't. That's all I can really do.
See, that's the thing about it is like we're so down on spells from that last fight too.
You're like slapping each other in the mud out here.
Well, I mean, I'm not necessarily trying to go to blows quite yet. I'm just trying to stop him.
So now that Jason is in Balathon's way, Balathon's just gonna. I mean, and this will be an intimidation check. Balathon's like, I don't want to hurt you. I have no quarrels with you, but let me through.
That's gonna be a save con from Jason.
Don't worry, he'll probably make it.
But you gotta be denied. For some reason, this 7-foot dog Goliath is not intimidating. As he stands there with like his blood dripping sword.
I do not back down from you bucking up to me.
Right, then I'm just gonna try to walk through you, or walk to the side of you.
He's free to react with an attack of opportunity.
Can I opportunity try and grapple him?
I'll let you try to grab him another grab. Another streaky check.
I'm not having a good night.
And then that's a strength save for me.
And you're
like
going
the
to
goblin
brush him
coming.
off as you walk past him.
Stop! No. No.
He feebly
monster.
says as he tries to rake his muddy hands at you.
I don't want to have to go to blows. I don't want to have to fight another PC.
Sorry, I gotta back up just slightly so I can select them.
14 down. BA7 died too.
Yep. Give me just a sec, guys. I'll be right back.
Oh my god. Oh man. Why'd you go there, Mal?
I needed something relevant to make you feel what I'm trying to say.
He's just trying to justify his wrong actions.
I'm gonna slit your throat in your sleep. Like,
We'll fight now, but you better sleep well.
You said we weren't going to talk about that. Balathon never agreed to never talk about that.
We all agreed right after it happened that it was like, okay, well that didn't really happen. We're
I
not gonna talk
specifically
about it.
never assented to that. Roll the clip.
We don't have editors, so I don't know what you mean. Roll the clip. Not enough people is watching this to actually clip that moment.
Anyway,
or this moment.
You.
Oh no, but I specifically planned out the Gargak was the comic relief argument, but it's I specifically planned out arguments for people. It's
for murdering. For murder.
It's not murder. It's mercy.
All you could have been
murder.
is
you spent the whole game
you could have just been
murder yourself.
Isn't this song annoying as hell? Let's just end it. And I'm yeah, it's getting worse and worse as we go. It was so pretty when we walked in, but now you killed everybody.
But murdering to end a song is callous and terrible. Murdering for mercy is perfectly fine. I'll be right back.
For Nevik, you had to go for.
Talking about the one thing he absolutely don't want to talk about.
Yeah, literally had to go through crazy shit and admit to myself and shit, and then now she's dead and been resurrected. The whole reason I was coming back to the party instead of just going and getting my boat and sailing the fuck out of here.
It's because they made me a lot of money and I kind of missed them.
Yep. No. The only reason I was coming back to the party was for her.
All right.
I had to make sure she was okay, and you motherfuckers.
What's up? Sorry about that. Sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead.
No, she died and then got resurrected, and then this motherfucker.
Oh, you're talking about your boat. Okay. No, yeah, my baby's asleep. Life's good. So we are on to Balathon, who just killed 2 people. Balathon, what else you got?
AFK.
Oh, Balathon's
I'm
AFK. Okay.
Oh yeah, sorry, I wanted to
even
grab some
better.
water.
Timing's everything. Good shot.
This is what Adam does to PCs. They start out as young, happy paladins, and within 13 years, they're.
Yeah.
I didn't do. I just. Yes,
Yeah,
I did.
like-
But you love it, so.
You couldn't
Are,
talk about it.
are you not entertained? Okay, are you not?
In
In a decade from now, when you think of D&D, will you not remember shit like this? So I'm just saying.
Couldn't bring up anybody else, huh? You couldn't be like, if Gargak was dying. You had to talk about the shit that everybody agreed not to talk about.
It's the one thing I knew that would phase you.
Clearly, Russell
like-
is Jimmy's.
I'm gonna stab you.
I mean-
I'm gonna stab you in the throat.
Balathon is going to apologize, but the point is made.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Have fun murdering the rest of the room. Don't bring that shit up again. And I don't know if that's a persuasion or intimidation.
What are we trying to do here right now? Are we trying to persuade? Are we saying that his apology is good enough to actually calm Nevik down?
I know
Or are
I'm
you
gonna
just
be, I'm
outright accept
gonna
it?
be pissed off about it for a little while, but I'm just gonna
Okay,
try
so
to
yeah, you're
persuade
free to
him
outright
to
accept
not,
it.
just not don't bring that shit up again.
Oh, you want to persuade him to not bring that shit up again? If you would like, I'd say an intimidation check. In the tone that you're saying it, I would say an intimidation check.
Yeah.
Check because Balathon's just going to agree, and it's like I won't go there again. Apologies. Like Balathon really does feel bad about going there.
Don't do that shit.
All right, so give me a save con just to see how serious you believe Nevik is about killing you against his intimidation check.
Oh, am I doing intimidation?
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume my con against that. It's like I'm probably gonna be like, yep, don't go there again.
Never say this part again. I will never mention this again. Yeah, so with the tone and glare and point of Nevik's blade and with a nat 1 on your con save, you are quite sure that Nevik is very sincere that he will stab you in the throat if you mention this again.
Yes. If this ever comes up in any random conversation,
Very clear, defined terms there.
Anyone
I will
else
stab you in the throat.
Yeah, anyone else
Just swing
can
the whole
say
room.
anything except you. If it comes up in random conversation, hey, you guys remember that crazy dream? I'm gonna look at you, and you better just shake your head no and look at the fucking floor. Like, no, like we agreed never to bring it up. Anyway,
Anything else for Nevik?
no, I'm just gonna sit over here and fucking steam for a minute about.
Gargak, there's a steaming Nevik in the room. And, where have you gone? Let's see. The fuck did Gargak even go? Oh, he's standing in that pile of skeletons.
Yeah, right.
He's just blending.
Natural
I
camouflage.
really need to get you to make a second avatar with gold scales. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, that camouflage.
Gargak's supposed to have, like, yellow scales because after he picked up the fucking flame blade, he got scales.
If you post the PNG for
Dragon
him,
scales.
I can go in and out.
Yeah, I just need to go into, what's that thing called? Whatever the fucking roll thing
I
is called.
can do it on my tablet. Like I can add it in custom on top of it, like onto his character.
Nice. No, I'm talking about the avatar maker thing we were using. I forget what the name of it was called.
We don't have one for Balathon, do we?
Oh, wait, too much for
What?
Balzon. Balzon's got one right there.
Oh, it's just not on his. Oh,
It's right
okay.
there, yeah.
I just noticed when he made his con save, he's got a different image.
Yeah, I mean that's his Goliath base image, but yeah. Anyway, Gargak, your turn, boss. Bones,
So, yeah, I'm just
boss,
gonna-
yeah.
Watch in somewhat disbelief as Balathon goes on his spree.
All right.
That's reroll that you're talking about, Adam.
Oh yeah, okay, that was it. Yeah, I forgot the name of it. It was nice. I like it. Kane, you're still standing back there. Dina's kind of leaning up on this statue behind you. Your savior Nevik is yelling angrily at this Goliath man as he goes on a fucking like Christmas-like killing spree with a sword.
Nothing. I'm gonna keep saying what I said in the last turn still stands, unless Nevik commands me to do something else. But for now,
No, I'm not. I'm just over here steaming. Shit was said. Never supposed to be brought up. Just gonna like look at my hand for a little bit.
Broke the bro code. I'm aware.
Jason, yeah, this guy just brushed past you. And continued stabbing people. One of them looked like a young lady. The other one looked like kind of an old, scrawny man.
I think
Oh,
there are more.
do we like? Oh man, that's like yeah. Should
No.
anyone give perception rolls of do we?
Use my
recognize?
action to dash over here.
All right. In front of the last two remaining, and they're squirming, they're panicking, they are clearly in terror.
Dun, dun, dun.
Barrel rolls past you, springs up.
Do a barrel roll. Good shit. I don't know. Like, I love that Jason is doing strength checks against the Goliath. It's like normal human cleric.
I've out wrestled Gargak in every instance of a wrestling match. Like, this isn't just like a joke. This is actual lore. I'm definitely a better wrestler than Gargak.
Apparently not Balthon. As he steps forward, I assume we were trying to do here, Balthon.
I'm gonna try to push past him again.
Alright, as close as you are, this is gonna be his save con on your strength. This strength checks against strength checks. Because he's gonna try to stop you.
Oh, unfortunate. What are my...
Yikes. Oh.
Not much better.
Barely, after a moment of holding him, I managed to kind of shove him aside.
Meh.
The worst roll.
I'm gonna use my bonus action. My reaction to intercept that. I can reduce the damage by 1d10 plus 3, I think.
Roll it.
Oh, plus 4, 1d10.
Alright, so let's see. They had 11 damage, so that would have been 5 minus, so that would be at 6 now. Okay.
Gosh.
So, kind of nails, and that gives you, Jason, how much damage for...
I don't take damage, I just reduce it.
Oh.
Okay.
One hand.
Yeah, I'm just like
And
That
then
was
he
rough.
manages to drop his sword as he does the second attack. So he goes to strike the first one, and when he does, Jason literally steps in front of him and takes the brunt of this blade, or fucking
I
deflects
carry
and
a
pushes
shield.
it.
Like,
Yeah,
I carry
You
a
actually have a
shield.
shield. Okay, that makes more sense. Because
Yeah,
I'm like, how
I
do you not
actually
take
do
damage?
carry a shield.
Okay, so pushes his shield in front of him for a moment. Though it doesn't deflect it well enough to actually not hit the guy. The guy still gets, whacked a little bit and is bleeding and fucking panicking because the, blade just hit him.
Shield deflection threw off the second strike.
Yeah, as he goes to hit him a second time, he manages to actually disarm the Balthon for a moment there, because that's what nat ones here, generally mean, is you drop your effing weapon.
Alright, then let's see. Do I have any bonus actions I wanted to do?
Because excitement.
Yeah, as my bonus action, I'm just going to try to pick up my sword.
Yeah, press triangle a bunch. That's how we're gonna settle this. Who could press triangle the most? All right, so bonus action, going to try to catch the blade in the air there. Fuckery is put to your left. Fuckery is put to your right. Death is to your. There's fucker all around.
Everywhere,
Really.
yeah. Can I just do like a perception check and I just want to
How much
look
fuckery?
around for how much fuckery is going on? Do we recognize these motherfucking people? Is there somebody in this pile of shit?
Do me an investigation check.
Shit. Oh wait. Why am I typing? I have this clicky thing that I can just click.
So, scanning the bodies on the wall and on the floor, you recognize one of them. He's the man that's fed you before. You ever forget a face that's fed you chili? Or rat stew, particularly.
Oh, the rat stew. It's the one that gave me them powdered scales. The secret rat stew. You knew it.
The rest of them seem to be strangers.
Damn.
Stranger danger.
Well, that sucks. And then what's my movement speed
You're
in?
like, why did I make this roll?
What? Dude, just walk away. They can wrestle all they want about their beliefs and bullshit. I'm just fucking.
I don't know what the roll is for just walk away, but alright. Gargak. Fuckery is afoot.
So I'm gonna
Animation.
try and grapple Balathon.
Give me some strengths. Give me some strengths, boys.
Oh man.
Gargak's gonna fucking bear hug the shit out of Balathon.
Hey, buddy.
Basically, he's gonna walk up to him and just be like, rap.
Yeah, I'm just holding there.
Look at Nevik. What is happening?
Okay. I mean, you
Takes a
heard
deep
it.
breath, tries to summarize.
Like you heard everything, right?
But what chili? I don't get that.
Gargak has this. He just has a thing for chili. It's his favorite thing ever.
Oh, interesting. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
It's good. I mean, every now
Jason,
and then.
your boy Gargak just walked up to Balathon here and bear hugged him. Yeah.
I want to further restrain him and use my one of my channel divinities to use Nature's Wrath. As an action, you can cause spectral vines to spring up and reach for a creature within 10 foot of you.
So let's
that
pull
you
up
can
this.
see.
What was it called? This is
Called
Channel
Nature's
Divinity
Wrath.
and Nature's Wrath. As an action, you can cause spectral vines to spring up and reach for a creature within 10 feet of you that you can see. The creature must succeed on a strength or dex save, which he would have disadvantage on here because he's already grappled. Its choice of a DC 13 or be restrained. It can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, freeing itself. The vines disappear on success. So, you would cast this, I would say, with advantage. Well, it's not an actual cast, is it? It's just fucking
He would
something you
do the-
do.
he
So
would do
has
the
to do a
check
dex
at
save.
disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage. So do
Or dex or strength.
dex or
It's
strength, and
choice.
make sure you do DIS at the end, boss, because you already got a Gargak on you. As vines sprout up and get you. But yet you struggle enough to actually snap off these spectral vines that come up here. Boss. Yeah.
I'm not a very good paladin.
All right. Anything else, Jason? Let's also that he has a +7 on strength. I mean, he's not a very weak.
Yeah, my strength say I'm not a weak paladin.
Yeah.
That's gonna be it for my turn.
Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna do is try to fight out from Gargak's grip.
That's gonna be. Let's see. You're not. But he has you on a 24 right now, and you can do it at the end of your turn against a conflict with him, or try to beat the 24 now.
What are my options?
Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, if you try to, you squirm once now or squirm once at the end of your turn, but if you squirm at the end of your turn, he'll have to do a save against your strength, but if you squirm now, you're going to have to beat the current 24 that he has on you.
I'll use my entire turn fighting to get out against him.
Alright, then that's going to be a strength save against Gargak. Or Gargak, yeah, they're both the same damn check, so. What you got, Green Boy?
Strength save for me.
Yes. All right. Yeah, it's just the check, save, same thing. They both hit the same number.
I mean, go find a setting.
Gargak's gonna just squeeze you tighter.
Walk down.
Fucking advantage.
So yeah, he just squeezes you tight.
Lockdown.
He
Like,
enjoys
You
it.
can't. I mean, he has literally wrestled owlbears to death with his bare hand.
Mr. Nevik, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go over there to Kane and pretty much do the Nevik tells all. All right, man. Look, I'll start at the beginning. Okay, I was a stowaway on a ship from Daventry, and yeah, just pretty much try to tell him to hold back our party. Performance check.
Well, yeah.
I'm horrible at it.
He tells you a story about something. You're not sure what he's trying to tell you.
Me and Gargak were in prison this one time.
Mostly because he
and
was
we
just
went
rambling.
to the desert, and,
Yes.
and there were jackals and werewolves.
It's kind of
and
disjointed. It's poorly told.
just jumping from like.
I feel like Kane is gonna have to spend his next turn trying to like comprehend the story Nevik just told him.
All right, anything else, Nevik?
Trying to let him in on some knowledge, but I'm horrible at it.
Gargax.
So my grappler feat says I can use my action to try and pin a creature grappled by another grapple check.
He's about to Russian suplex this motherfucker.
You can use your action to try to pin a creature grappled by you. To do so, make another grapple check. Yeah, you can make another grapple check to basically make him prone on the ground and pin him down. You and your creature both restrained until the grapple ends. At that point, yeah, you're just on top of him.
Yeah.
Show the way out.
It's quite literally pinning him down. Yeah.
Oh, are you serious? Okay, it's a 7. I thought I rolled double ones.
Like the teddy bear. That's great. Yeah. So.
I'm
Yep.
gonna
So
say
he's got to be able to save against an 11. He's not going to manage to pin him down. Nope. No pins. Thought going to manage to fucking, flex out of that shit.
He is still grappled.
He is still grappled, but he's not pinned.
Yeah. Okay.
Like he doesn't go down. Basically, like you're like the way I think of it is you're like bear hugging him and you're trying to put him on the floor, and he's just like no. He's pretty tall too, so.
I'm Gargak sized.
Wait, could I try and do it again to get to attack?
I mean, yeah, it is like I would consider it an attack.
Okay.
I mean, if you guys
I'll
are
try
gonna
again.
have a wrestling match, why not?
Wrestling.
Better.
Wrestling.
Oh, Balthon still on the other hand refuses to be bent over like that. He's like, fuck no, dude, this is no prison soap situation for me, sir. We're gonna wrestle up like on our feet like fucking man. Alright? Kane. There is some shit going on in front of you over there.
It's just like, what the fuck?
Nevik, did you actually like walk over to Kane?
Oh well, I'm out. I'm not gonna say that 'cause we're role playing.
I'm gonna actually put your character in front of him just so I
Yeah,
can keep
I was,
keep
yeah,
up with where everybody is. Alright, so yeah, Kane.
That's why he didn't want to enter
You just
the
had a
combat.
haphazard situation, like talk to you, like he's tried to tell you basically the history of our campaign over the last year, and tried to do it about as well as he actually tried to do it.
There were jackals and deserts and camels and werewolves, vampires. And,
Oh my.
yeah. Oh my.
Okay.
Man.
Yeah,
Kane's
he's just
reaction is
gonna
okay.
just be dumbfounded and just be like, I don't know. Like, Kane's just gonna dumbfoundedly look at Nevik and be like, I don't know what half of those words that just came out of your mouth mean.
I don't know what you said,
Like-
but
It's no judgment on you, one way or the other, but I literally don't know what half the things that came out of your mouth mean.
It
He
is not
worships
our
every word.
it is not our need to understand the words of the God.
This is too true, and with that, I'm going to I next.
All right, so we're just down to the trio here fighting. I mean, I can remove you two from combat if you
No,
decide.
I'm honestly real surprised Gargak's siding with me. To tell you the truth, like it's kind of hard for me to argue with him on a personal level out of character, but as Jason, I don't think Jason can hold to those beliefs. I think he would think what you're doing is kind of monstrous. Who knows the inside of Gargak? Like he is such an enigma.
It's a lot of PTSD there. That's what I assume.
he just sees fighting going on, and he's like, "I went in on that."
But right now he's restrained. I'm gonna take the ready action. If he is able to break Gargak's grapple, then I'm going to attempt to shove him.
All right, so you're gonna try to like push him, like over.
Yeah, so there's the action shove. Using this attack action, you make a special melee attack to shove a creature, either to knock it prone or push it away from you.
Not action. You can do it that way. Haha. Yeah, so I would think like to knock him over. All right. Heard. There's a certain term for that move where one person gets behind him and you push him over.
I mean, I know what you're talking about, where like the dude crouches, you have someone crouch behind someone and push him over.
Yes.
There's a non-verbal, or no, there's a completely verbal spell that still works while being grappled.
What's the name of the spell, boss?
Misty Step. It's completely verbal. It has no physical components.
Yeah, you can use that while
Yes,
pinned.
you can use this without your arms or hands. Like basically, what is it? The other one just means you have to like actually move your hands around.
So yeah, basically, I'm gonna turn into mist in the middle of Gargak's hug,
I like how you
And then-
describe it as a hug.
and then come like just a few feet over to the left outside of the hug.
All right.
I mean, still in front of me, right?
I am.
So,
Oh yeah,
Tim. I mean,
I'm more than 5 feet away from you. Well, if you're gonna measure from your foot to my foot, I mean it's.
Just barely, but we'll say you know for I mean if that's what you're trying to do.
I mean, it's your call, Adam. So
I
it's,
mean, what's he trying to do here? Are you trying to be able to kill
mean,
BA 6 and 5? Because if you're going to be able to get close enough to Jason, you're going to be able to. He's going to be able to hit you if you can get to BA 6. I'll say you can get like here and get close enough to kill BA 5, and Jason can't hit you there. But if you're like here, he's totally close enough to hit you. So if you're trying to get close enough to hit both, he's going to be able to hit you.
Well, so if he tries to hit me, then what kind of save is that for me?
it's an athletics or strength. Yeah, athletics check against. Yeah, it's athletic.
He also
against
has
athletics.
the ability to make an attack of opportunity.
So you make a strength athletics check contested by the target's strength, athletics, or dexterity.
Oh, the shove thing? Yeah. That's the
Yeah,
shove thing.
because I was ready for
Yeah,
it.
that's the shove thing. Yeah. But I mean, that's if you're getting close enough to try to, kill both these.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try to. Yeah, that's my plan.
All right. So
All right.
yeah, he's gonna, step forward in a misty step. Ooh, and just get
Get
pushed
knocked
on there.
up.
I'm
Get
just gonna
pushed.
just jam my
barely.
shield right into your fucking rib cage.
Doop. Get
This
out.
knocks you prone. Balathon.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my full action to stand back up.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm doing.
Okay, so you can spend your turn standing back up.
Misty step. Bam! Stand back up. Ow.
Nevik, are you doing anything?
Alright, this guy doesn't understand me at all. And they're over there fucking wrestling. Get the fuck out of this place. I mean, oh man, I don't even know. I need to put an end to this shit, and I don't even know how to put an end to this shit. Other than
Nevik just walks over, starts clapping his hands, just like, all right, guys, break it up. We need to fucking go.
Yeah, stop it.
No, Nevik comes over and just kills the other two to be done with it.
Nevik can certainly not clap his hands.
Yeah, I cannot clap my hands.
This is also true.
Can I also come over here and just, I mean, this guy's prone. These two guys are in
not prone, that shit up.
Whatever. You guys are all in fucking wrestling mode. Like,
That is correct.
just stop it. Stop it.
I will stop when the job is done.
No, just, I mean, 80%'s good enough. Alright, just stop it. You've already pissed
We're
off.
certainly at 90.
Jason. Okay, 90%, whatever. 90%'s good. I'm not good with numbers, okay?
Only have 5 fingers, David.
Yeah. It's hard to count how many people are in this room. Jason's already mad. Just let's just all. Yeah. Alright, is that a persuasion roll? Deception? Why can't we be friends?
Yeah.
I mean, Galathon's feeling pretty strongly about what he has to do here.
We are the world.
I'm also feeling pretty strongly about me having to stop it.
Alright, so just both of y'all just stop it.
Oh, are we
Right
talking
here, right
about
now.
you trying to persuade them both to stop what they're doing? I mean,
Yes.
I feel like that would have to
Stop
be a very epic persuasion roll, just in general, based on how pissed off
Yeah,
they
this
are.
is like, yo, can you like talk us out of our ideals at this
Stop it.
moment?
Yeah,
Both
right.
of you.
Like, yeah, I feel like that would have to be amazing. I mean, that's
Stop it.
That's
pretty.
a pretty amazing
pretty
persuasion
amazing
roll, but
roll.
is it enough to break one's morals?
I feel like you're gonna have to give me a better actual argument than stop it in game, and then we can roll with that persuasion check. But,
Okay,
but
like-
I don't feel like you're stop it.
But, yeah, but, like-
with
like-
that roll.
Where we are right now, this is not our biggest fucking concern, okay? Like, we can't save these people. We have no idea
Exactly.
how long we've
We
been in
can't
here.
save them. Hold on.
Why? Okay, so why are
just
we gonna
said
kill
it.
them? We could come back for them later. They obviously here they are.
just-
We can just come back for them, right?
You just admitted
They're
it.
not
You
gonna
just
go
admitted we
anywhere.
couldn't.
They're changed.
They're
just
not gonna go
admitted it.
anywhere. Look at them. Why do we have to kill them all, man? Look, they're right
Because
here.
they're going to
Come
sit
back.
here in torturous pain until Judgment Day if we die.
No, I mean, if we die is not the plan, mother. What? Hold. Whoa. Okay. No. Like. stop
Obviously, it's not the plan, but do you realize how
Dude.
close we are? Nina had an arrow coming out of her eye. Shit got real.
She holds up
There
a
is a-
finger and gives everyone the bird who looks her way.
There is a significant chance we could die here. So we have to resolve this now. Like Nevik, did you not
Wait.
see all of these other people laying on the ground bleeding in that last fight?
Yeah. Why would we want to be responsible for
Nevik-
that?
Did
Stop.
Nevik
Just.
explain to us why Kane was here, or has he just like glossed over that the entire time?
Oh yeah, he told us what happened with Kane. He's like, yeah, I killed this guy and he came back.
Right, but so Nevik knows that the bird people or the winged ones are at least coming to Omu, and they definitely have powerful magics.
Like, we could just leave them here. We know where they are. They're not going anywhere. Just walk away, guys. I mean, let's.
Hold on.
I mean, yeah. Quit it. Quit fucking fighting amongst each other. Gotta get through this shit. Like, we don't even have. Where are the fucking keys? Who's got a key? Where the fuck are we right now? Do you guys even know? Do you guys even know?
I mean,
What floor are we
Maybe
on?
we
How
continue
long
getting
have we
everyone.
been here? How long have we been here?
I've been here at least 13 years.
Yeah. Balthon.
Let
Quit
me
killing.
set their
Quit.
souls free.
Quit killing thing. Quit it.
Quit killing things. It's not a very persuasive argument.
Like,
Yeah, I feel like Nebuchadnezzar, even with
I
his
just-
stage and balls,
I just
though
wanna-
he
I just
does
wanna
make
go
a
home. I just
convincing
wanna go
argument and makes a lot of appeal, in
Well-
general of like common sense. I feel like both of these men are
yeah, they're religious.
literally set in their
Yeah.
beliefs. Yeah, this
Yeah,
is who
yeah.
they are.
I can't. No, even if I rolled in that 20, there's no way. But I am literally trying to talk to them logically. Of like,
I mean, you're
like,
doing a
we
pretty good
can't be
job.
doing-
Like I said,
Yeah, we can't be doing this right here, right now.
What Nevik's argument leans towards my side, so like I would agree with Nevik. Like, we can just not fight amongst each other and leave these guys and sort of just murder.
Balthon's going to come out. I don't want to fight amongst you. I have no quarrels with any of you.
You didn't right up until you started
walk
murdering
away.
people.
Just walk away,
Oh, you got it. Yeah.
and we will spare your life. Just walk away. All right, that's it. That's all I'm gonna do is tell them both. Just stop it. And Gargak's just down for a wrestle. He's like, "You guys are wrestling."
Dogpile.
Like, I haven't taken any necessarily hostile actions towards Balathon quite yet. Like, I haven't outright just attacked him.
And I haven't taken any against you.
But you need to stop. Just stop. Balathon, what are you doing? Balathon, what are you doing? Balathon, stop! Stop!
Okay. This man is wrestled free from you. He just stood up after being tripped by.
What? The classic Mortal Kombat trip.
Yeah.
Only people I trust are Nevik and Jason.
Dina continues.
I
to be a
remember-
bird.
Yeah, Dina just dies a little bit more on the inside.
Fucking just like
Everyone else is
okay.
very
I love you,
sussy about-
Gargak.
Hey, dude, yeah. I've done time with Gargak. I paid for his owlbear suit. I mean, come on. We gotta go get that thing.
I'm gonna try and grapple Balathon.
All right. Another bear hug incoming Balathon. Give me a save and a check on your strength, boys. Gargak manages to bear hug you.
So you get 2 attack actions, right, Gargak?
Yeah,
This is when you would go for the pin.
can I do
Could
that?
optionally do that.
Yeah. Yeah, this is when you would go
Let's
for
try
the
it.
pin if you have a second attack. So, like, pull up the grappler.
Yeah, no, you can. This would be when you would do that. You're free to try that.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
It would be the same basic checks. To see if Balthon bows. Balthon does not bow.
Yeah.
Though you bear hug him.
Damn.
Balthon be standing. Yeah, he been doing it the whole time. So looks like Gargak's got a new sparring partner. Kane, your savior walked up to his companions here and is having some sort of heartfelt conversation.
Yes. Stop. For the love of
What are
God,
feelings?
Quit
I am just bird.
wrestling.
Or am I man?
What was that shit on South Park when they got the Bloods and the Crips to quit fighting?
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
that was it.
I mean,
That was it.
come
That was it.
on. I mean, come on.
And I love that happened in Denver, too. That was fucking hilarious.
We're gonna have a lockdown at the gym with pizza and movies
And Rice Krispie treats.
and Rice Krispie treats. That's right.
And then not Rice Krispies and ginger ale.
Yeah, and I would think like
but-
logically. I mean, I know it doesn't say it so explicitly, but I'm gonna say that you can't use like somatic spells when you're grappled. Your arms would be pinned to your side.
Gargak just, I got you. I got you.
I'm just grabbing his ankles.
So anyway, Kane.
I'm just gonna contact this. I really.
All right, boss. Just stand here and watch everybody. Gotcha. That's a valid move.
I'm gonna honor what I said earlier. I was gonna let it stand between Jason and
An honor battle.
Jason, this Goliath is pushing himself up before you, and Gargak is.
Actually, hold on, real quick. I do want to say something real quick. Gargak, you should come over here. Come over here and stand with Nevik.
Right here, I think.
Let the paladins handle this.
I just want to see which one which
Too
one
small.
has stronger beliefs. I'm gonna.
I have to know which
I
god.
want to see who wins in the free marketplace of ideas.
I'm gonna move
You're right.
closer. And take the ready action again to shove if he breaks Gargak's
All
grapple.
right, setting up for the same move. Gotcha.
I mean,
every time you stand up,
I don't want to.
push
I
you
don't
back.
want to go to. I don't want to bring blows to him. Like he's gonna have to hit me first before I start hitting him. Until then, I'm just gonna keep trying to push him back. Just
Alright,
like
you're,
the-
what's, oh man, I want to do like an eye list. I want everybody's fucking health and shit.
Alright, well, I'm trying to
Valentin
break.
at the
I'm
exact
trying to
same
break.
health.
I'm trying to break the huggy guys.
Gargak
Griff.
Oh no,
fucked up.
Valathon has more health than me apparently.
I'm breaking huggy guys.
17,
Grab.
yeah, on the current one. So you're not breaking Huggy Guy's strip.
What? Green. Go! You stupid green thingy.
Hey, don't talk. Don't talk.
Straight check.
As a half orc, he's been called a lot of names for a
I'm-
long time. No, you don't even have to make one right now. He was just basically if he does it at the beginning of his turn, he has to do it again. He has to use it against your current grapple. But if he does it at the end of his turn, he can
Do you
make
think-
you check against it.
Do you think half orcs are like proud of their shade of green?
Half orcs in general, I mean, it depends on the half orc and how they were raised. You know, who raised them? Because I mean, if they were
Were
raised,
you raised to be proud of your greenness?
if they were raised by orcish tribes, I mean, then yes, you know, embracing that side of you would be considered a good thing. But if they were raised by humans, they would be thought, you know, looked at as disgusting creatures for most of their
White
lives
skins.
and have, you know, esteem issues.
So does this hit Gargak somewhere deep psychologically? Like him, like
I mean, Gargak's also a fairly old half orc. He's been dealing with the, you know, working with the Morosian army for a while. So I mean, he's been called
Yeah,
a
but
lot
he's
of
also-
things.
yeah, but Gargak is also not a super bright man.
He's a sensitive soul.
Bruh, non-intelligence.
I mean,
Pretty good.
told you guys.
Slightly better than a horse.
He's not a smart man, but he knows what love is.
Just for purposes, horses have intelligence of 7 in D&D. So, you know.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I've told you guys to stop, and then you didn't stop. And this motherfucker's already brought up shit.
Nevik just pulls out the frog dagger. Like, all right, I'm gonna make you stop. If you don't, I will turn this bitch right around.
Oh yeah, I mean, I kind of want to do an intimidation check of like, seriously, if you guys don't fucking stop, I will fucking end this shit. Like, we can end this shit right here now. None of us will ever fucking escape. Like,
So you're going to pull out the demon frog
my boot
blade
dagger. Yeah.
and display this and say this intimidation check to all 3 of them. Go ahead and give me an intimidation check. And the rest of you give me con saves.
I mean, I really know he not playing anyway.
We're certainly aware that he's not playing, as is Balthon. Gargak is very aware that Nevik is not playing. Seeming as Gargak's just like, I am the closest person to this situation. He is certainly not playing.
Look, man,
Yeah.
here's how it goes down. You stop doing what you're doing right now, and I walk behind you for the rest of this campaign.
Kane also.
Pretty much what I started.
He believes Nevik's that he will indeed do this.
Yes. Alright. What do I got to lose? I got $33 in my pocket, man. Fuck it. Get the fuck out of this room, everybody.
I mean, intimidation isn't command.
Nevik's
but,
like
yeah, it's-
Nevik's like
No,
a
but
hooker
I'm
with a
just-
heart of gold, but also like an iron fist.
If you
Actually,
keep-
it's a blade
if you
fist,
keep-
but-
yeah, if you keep this shit going, then I will fucking.
I mean, this shit could have been over a long time ago, but
If
Yeah,
it keep-
you could have
if
just
it keeps going.
Stopped.
Gargak, now
will.
Nevik's threatening you. This damn
I'm
half elf in
I'm
front of you is
threatening
wielding a knife at you.
everybody in the fucking room.
Yeah.
And he's
In
talking to
fact-
you in a threatening tone. You're not sure what he's saying because you have intelligence of 9, but he's threatening you.
I don't know. I feel like that shook Gargak a little bit. Like your knees are weak, arms a little heavy.
I mean, yeah, Gargak is his friend. I mean, Nevik is his friend. Yeah.
I've never threatened Gargak. Ever.
And the first interaction with this guy was literally him like cutting a dude's throat in the middle
Yeah.
of public.
And I will fucking do it right here, right now, guys.
I am the
Let's
reason we're in
go.
most of this situation.
Get the
Not
fuck
all of it,
off
but most of it.
this shit.
I got us in this situation. I will be damn sure I will take you the fuck
Yeah.
out of it.
Okay, yeah. I'm sorry.
Well, I don't think Balathon will stop. So I'm not going to stop grappling.
Right?
You just keep holding him. If I stop, you
So
stop.
your 17, do you do your 17 stands?
Are you gonna attempt to pin him again?
I'm not going to try and pin him.
Alright, just gonna keep holding him. You currently held him at a 17.
Do I need to roll another check?
Only on his turn when if he tries to get out. You're free to try to hold him again at 17. If you're trying to reposition, then yes, then he would have the opportunity to squirm against that.
Yeah.
But if you want to keep holding him as you are, it's going to be a 17.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Alright. Kane still standing there dumbfounded. Want to do anything? As you see your savior brandishing a knife and threatening his friends.
Yeah.
That's loving. people.
Jesus with a knife.
Basically, yes.
Knife wielding
Right.
Jesus. That is kind of how I pictured Nevik.
That's essentially what's going on. He's got one blade head and he's pulled out a knife blade. Had this like weird like knife blade out of his other hand. He's talking a lot of shit to the other guys.
Wait, I'm not very persuasive. I'm gonna try and I'm just be like, Balathon, just end this madness now and walk away. There's no point in this slaughter.
Just walk away.
That's what you're doing. You're
Balathon's all
slaughtering
but succeeded in
faceless-
this slaughter. Just as for me,
He-
there
Yeah.
are
True,
14
you're
dead
sort
people.
of trying to stop it after the
I know.
fact.
I didn't know what you were gonna do. I didn't know I was gonna have to hold your hand, Balathon, keep you from committing genocide. Like, I'm sorry.
Wait, you think this is an entire race of people?
I don't know. Yo, one day it's a room full of people. Next day it's a whole fucking continent. Like, I don't know what you're gonna do with the rest of your life. Like, you're already doing some real evil shit in my eyes.
The Christarian.
Hey, man, I always, yeah, I mean, I kind of gave it to
That was-
fucking Valdir when that happened too. Remember, I initiated combat with him then too.
Oh yeah, and then we had the wolf's attack. Like shit just got bad.
No, that was after. That was immediately after the wolf attack. Like, we got saved from the wolf attack,
Yeah,
and then I was,
we
and
got
then I
there, we were
fucking
talking
just
shit,
decked
yeah,
the
yeah.
shit out of him.
Yeah, I remember
Um,
that. Tensar saved you guys. Yeah.
like I can't let you do this. You have to stop. Like, you've already gone way too far as it is. There's no point in going further. Stop.
Yeah, but if I go any further, have I really gone that much further? I mean, there's only so far you can jump off a cliff before you're off the cliff. Hello?
Hello.
I'm gonna take the ready action. I'm gonna take the ready action again to shove if he breaks Gargak's grapple.
All right, maintaining your pose.
I really don't have to fucking fight him. I really don't. I just want him to stop. I just want him to stop.
Belton, you're currently grappled at a 17 by Gargak, and yeah, you got Jason, posed and yelling some shit at you. You break free of Gargak's grip.
I mean, so I broke free, so now I've got to roll against...
Athletics
That.
or
Yeah, you gotta roll against that. Yeah.
athletics or
I gotta roll a 2.
Strength or dex. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof, so you hold firm as Jason tries to shove you.
Alright. Time to get back to business.
I'm gonna use my reaction to try and again.
All right.
One's dead.
So he did 1 damage.
A5 had 6 beforehand. So we took 15 out of that, 14 down, so be at 5 of that. 5.
And another 9. It's dead.
A5 is now at -4, so didn't have to bother with that.
And then I still have 1 more attack.
Let me move you guys
Because I killed
slightly
something.
so I can mark the A5 here.
It's done.
And now B6 is also dead, and the music in the room cuts out as Balthon takes a moment there to just hack and slack, and
I mean, Balcon's gonna sheath the sword, because he has no quarrel with the party.
I leave it to the rest of the party if I should remain in combat or not.
Keep it rolling.
Guys.
$300 XP to Balthon.
Yes! That's all I wanted!
I told you to stop.
I did stop.
I mean, technically, you stopped the music.
Right, keep rolling
You
it. Keep rolling
did
it.
not stop fighting amongst ourselves.
I mean, I did stop. I finished my job, and I immediately put my sword up.
The 300 XP is explicitly to Balthon for killing
Yeah, for-
people.
Oh man, I don't know. I mean, I hate to go against my word.
You can sit here and argue your moral country and just like pass your turn right now. It's cool.
Yeah, I hate to go. Yeah, I hate to go against my word, but I did tell you guys to stop fighting. So I'm just gonna turn back to Kane and ask his opinion on what the fuck
I should put a PvP tag on my
these
shit
these
days.
people. These people, what do they deserve? Let's just get out of here. Fuck it. Fucking God. I don't have anybody. Got bigger problems. What do you
got a high
think,
neck,
Kane?
You're not gonna do anything, man.
No, I'm just gonna come over here and
My sword doesn't actually have a sheath. Sorry, I just realized this.
Just hold it all.
Yeah, I don't know what to say to any of that, Nevin. Like, I'm just kind of confused, like vaguely upset.
Oh my god!
Not sure why any of that was done. Or
They
I peed myself a little bit.
Exactly. Yeah. Why was the whole thing necessary? It's not. We should just.
The room is an eerie silence now between you. Ears still slightly ringing from all the singing.
So can we go to the next room now?
It's Gargat.
You're free to do as you please. D&D, man.
It's D&D.
Nevik, I say
I mean, he already killed.
I don't want
As
this
in,
guy behind me.
do what you do.
This man already killed Valdir, and now he's gone on a murder spree right in front of our eyes.
Gargak helped me kill Valdir.
Gargat didn't know that was
I
valid.
didn't know.
I didn't either.
Me and him had a heart-to-heart about it, though.
Yeah, neither one of us knew.
Yeah, but me and you didn't have a heart-to-heart about it.
Because you didn't want to have a heart-to-heart. I tried to have a heart-to-heart with
didn't
you.
explicitly kill him.
I don't know you, man.
Explicitly killed him. You finished him, like.
Yeah, but if I hadn't done it, Gargak would have done it. I mean, you're debating semantics now.
I'm just saying, I don't know you.
It's all in the
We
roll.
met-
though.
we
All
met-
in the
we
roll,
met
though.
you
We did-
here.
those semantics are still like the fates itself. I mean, we did roll initiative. We did, that was in the turn order and all that. So I mean, the fates, man. 'Cause that roll order is the timing of the battle, right?
Kane, where the fuck are you going?
We're starting to move on.
But anyway, currently it's Gargak's turn, standing there, watching. After he just watched, the music just stopped. Record scratch. In the most horrific of ways.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, I'm ready to move on.
Yeah, fun while it lasted, guys.
Something
Thanks for ruining the wrestling match.
Kane, you said you're gonna walk past said pile of bodies here. Anything, Kane? Hello?
Nope. That's it. I'm moving.
Yep.
I'm just moving.
Alright.
Yeah, what's going through my head right now is Balathon.
Alright, I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna throw some. I'm just.
You can throw some hands?
Yeah, I'm throwing hands. I'm gonna cold clock him right here.
Alright.
Like
Oh,
I missed.
swing and a miss. He always says miss. I assume it's just like, like maybe it's like his chin strong and things like that.
Another miss. Are you kidding me?
He's got pretty high armor.
Yeah, I guess.
17 missed. Damn.
He's got 19 armor.
I'm a base 19.
He's made.
Yeah, I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette, but
Almost made
also move
partially
on
rock.
with the rest of my party here on my turn. I'm just gonna like.
Alright, I'll have you catch up with Kane on your turn.
That's gonna be my turn.
Balathon, you just got the man just took a swing at you.
I mean, Balathon's just gonna shrug it off. Like Balathon I fully get where he's coming from. I understand where he stands on this, but I inherently think he's wrong on this.
Dog, Nevik ain't even told you what he found when he looked around at the people that are dead. Speaking to Jason.
Yeah, but I mean, in just terms of Jason, so I am gonna take a second, and I'm just gonna shut my eyes and say a prayer for these people. Because
it's not bye bye Miss America,
but either way, I am still going to say a prayer for these people because I feel horrible about what I did. I feel absolutely disgusted, but I still believe it was the right thing to do. And that's the dichotomy of this feeling. And so I am going to feel absolutely gutted.
You sent them to an uncertain death. We don't know what's going on with death right now. Me and Gargak.
Yeah, but you know what nobody's told me? That there's a problem with death. You guys found me in a dungeon.
No, I've legit told you from day one. Hey, we're here to kill death. I said that over and over.
Yeah, you said we're here to kill death. Nobody has ever told me that there was a problem with death. Killing death and a problem with death. Actually, killing with death sounds like a bad idea. But anyway, then Balathon's gonna pick himself up. He's gonna try to take a deep breath.
But there's apparently 2 deaths, and we're here to kill the worst one.
There are multiple gods in this universe in Elorath, right? And death itself is controlled by wearing this crown that dictates who is death. Currently, Bayrin is death. The old death god, Tat, is being resurrected in the temple here, and that is a problem.
A problem.
For her.
That's the problem. Yeah.
Yeah, so Balathon's just gonna move forward with the party.
Jason, you would have an attack of opportunity as he walks past you, and an opportunity to try to grapple or anything like that, please.
I really don't know what to do here, because, like...
Yeah, exactly.
What? D&D making you have moral questions?
Well,
no, it's not making me have more, like... No, like, I know where I stand on this morally in real life.
He's like, look, dude, I know where I feel about this. I'm just making sure how you know, do I deck this dude for this? Yeah.
But like, I also understand where Jason would stand. I mean, you've kind of gone around and done some evil shit in front of my eyes multiple times. Like, I'm already sussing you because you use power over death, and you're like, oh, what is that? And I'm like, I saw you with my eyes, but you like play dumb, whatever. And now I see you do this, just like slaughter a whole bunch of people who were here against their will and sent them to an uncertain death because we don't know what's going on. Like,
yep.
All we know is that resurrection.
We're playing Among Us,
broken.
Yeah. Fucking Balathon.
All we know that is resurrection is broken, but for some reason, me and Gargak had gotten resurrected again. Like, things are wonky right now, and I feel like we've divulged this information to you. You may not have been paying attention, but me and Gargak have definitely mentioned that we've died and been resurrected here for some reason, and it was kind of odd because death wasn't working.
It's not working. These people should resurrect, and there's no problem.
Resurrection wasn't working.
No, resurrection's not working, man.
But in that sense, why are we resurrected a second time? Because now death isn't working right. Like,
all mysteries to be solved.
Like you want to again. This is separately, I understand the moral ambiguity of this situation, but Jason is known to be a steadfast character. I spent an entire half hour yelling at all the other PCs, telling them that we're not making a deal with a goddamn vampire.
Yes. We should have made the deal with the fucking vampire. God, I could be rolling in so much money with a ship of my own right now.
At least with the situation with Valdir, I had a chance to alleviate the frustration. Like, I got that hit in, and that's all it was one fucking solid hit. Like, I knew it was something that he couldn't control, but it was also something he caught.
Anything like Duquesne still moving forward?
Yep.
Alright. Go ahead and move your guy forward. If you guys intend to just walk down the hallway, these steps down there, I can go ahead and just we'll just say this where you guys go.
Yeah, I mean, that's my intention.
Yeah.
Alright, so give me
Indeed.
I will. Alright, so
drop out of combat.
Yeah, we'll drop out of combat.
But Balathon is sus.
But Balathon is sus. Right,
nah, I still don't really forgive him for bringing that shit up. Yeah.
Alright guys, let's take 10 minutes and come back. Sound good, everybody?
Good.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Cool.
So completely meta, I knew exactly what I was gonna do as soon as I saw.
guys up. You guys are gonna be at the top.
Oh,
Walking down a smoke-filled green hallway into a room.
Is it
You can hear
poisonous?
some sort of sizzling and bubbling going on. You hear what sounds like, I don't know, high-pitched women like crooning. They're kind of like talking. You can hear some sort of talking. And I'm gonna try to roleplay them, but I'll do a horrible job.
use your voice mod. Do the Amanda woman.
Dude, it sounds so bad.
Is the smoke toxic?
Apparently not, because you are still alive.
Okay.
It's not fun to breathe, but it's not toxic.
So,
You're right.
Thick. The air is thick.
Malathon's gonna raise his collar over his mouth for a little bit of a filter.
hold on, wait. I don't like this order here.
Oh, hey, Jay. How you doing?
Hey, what's up? Yeah, I know
You're
just
younger
having
now,
fun,
so
but,
I don't feel like I have to call you Appreciation or...
Jay's my fucking hip, cool name.
Yeah, you're younger.
Hey, kids.
Hey.
What's up, fellow youths?
Yeah, youth. Yeah. I mean, I aged 30 years and then popped back, so I understand. Sorta.
It's kind of weird being in this younger body.
In this room, I believe Balthon here can actually see as he walks into this room through the
Just
misty
walked into the room.
cloud. There is a
Oh, don't let him go in by himself.
what
He'll kill everything in the room.
unmistakably some sort of
No.
witch is standing over a cauldron that is pouring out this green smoke, and you can hear one of the heads say, "Oh, I told you, I told you." The other one says, "Oh, but they don't know." Another one yet. You hear a third tone say, "Oh, but give them time. I mean, they've been through so much." Another one laughs.
Aloha.
I'm gonna do a stealth check on the edge of this wall.
What does aloha mean? We're in Elorath, man.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
No,
Papa.
get out of here. Got comment and comment alone.
Sprachen Sie Deutsch?
Come, don't be scared. We knew you would come. Well, she did. The other one says, the one in the middle.
Buongiorno.
I mean,
No,
if you guys
no,
want to
seriously.
roleplay with me, I'll roleplay with you. I'm not going to do it in
How did
French.
you? Sorry, I was muted. How did you know we were coming?
Oh, well, not we, just she. And they kind of nudge to the right, the one on the right, and kind of grins a little bit. And she says, "I saw it. I foresaw. I saw it. I saw you burst. I saw all of it." See, she didn't believe me either, but have faith, no less.
Oh, fuck, like meta, I think. Fuck. Balathon's just gonna be like, and who are you to see such things?
Who am I? Who are we? Oh, we are the Stone Sisters.
Can I use Divine Sense right now?
You're free to. I think that's like what? I think to detect good and evil, right?
As an action, you can detect good and evil. Until the end of your next turn, you can sense anything affected by the Hollow spell, or know the location of any celestial, fiend, undead within 60 foot.
Alright.
That's not behind total cover.
Let's see. Either way, yes, they're certainly evil, but they are not undead. I don't know if it's a hollow spell.
Well, I mean, I don't get like a sense of if they're evil. I don't think it's more along the lines of like, are they a celestial, a fiend, or an undead?
Nope. None of that.
A fiend.
Did you say the Seven Sisters?
The Stone
So,
Sisters.
spell it.
So-
S-E-W-N.
WN. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
They are all sewn together.
And we know of you. We've been told so far. Come, you'll have great adventures yet. Well, maybe. I don't know. They're so confused. They don't know. The one in the middle says.
I'm gonna step out.
So you step into this room, and above you, you can see like on the left and right side here. There's like a raised area. The room you're in seems to be like a sort of a pit itself. It's
This
I don't know.
fog,
This is like some real bad juju here. Like this is something not
I
right.
mean, Balathon's gonna ask, what is this place?
This place. You mean the tomb? The tomb of the trickster gods. Surely they educated you, didn't they, boy? And the one in the on the right, on the left, sick. Not as well as you'd think.
I mean, Balathon's just right point. I ended up here and was here for 13 years. Still have no idea what's going on, so ask these guys.
I basically regressed to a toddler.
What are you cooking over there?
I feel
some
that
lovely
tracks for Gargat.
stews. Surely he'll eat it all. You know, he will. Oh no, well, it's nothing.
Gargat.
In the room we just came
Please
from,
don't.
there were
Just don't.
turned into instruments. Was that your doing?
Say it again. Something about turning in instruments. Sorry, I didn't hear that.
The people.
No, that was the Necromancer Necron.
Oh, Necron did
Oh,
that.
you mean the lovely music? No,
Yeah.
no, that wasn't ours. Quite clever, Necron, though. Not clever enough, though. The one on the left says.
So
Not quick enough. The one on the right to correct it.
what are you doing
I
down
like
here exactly?
We live here. Where else would we be? Should we be somewhere else?
Well, if this is where you are, then
Oh, sorry,
That's
to
fine.
intrude. Turns around, walks out.
nah. If this is where you are, that's
Sorry
fine.
about that. Carry on.
We'll just be on our way.
Certainly so, the one on the right says. What is that? What do you mean by that? The one in the middle says. Like they have no idea. They don't even know where she is. The one on the right says they'll figure it out soon enough. They're clever. And one of the left's like I'm not so sure. They've lost a few trying to figure things out in the past. The one in the middle says, I know I can feel it.
I mean, Balathon's gonna be like, wait. Who is she? What?
Are you insulting our intelligence,
Yeah.
ma'am?
Yeah, no, it's just gonna. I think I don't know if I know what they're talking about, but I'm just gonna be quiet and.
I mean, they're not wrong. We are kind of lost here.
Fucking.
Do
yeah,
it.
just.
You guys, it's like you ladies seem to know something, right? You know things. You seem to know things.
Depends on those things. Go ahead, ask away, clever boy. The one on the right
I know why
says,
they were sent here. How did I end up here?
Mistake, surely. Do you believe in fate? The one in the middle asks.
Not really.
The one on the right can't seem to like almost. She just wants to giggle really a lot after the one in the middle asks this.
Malthus is like, no, not really. In terms of, does he believe in fate?
Well, give it time. The other one on the right just bust out laughing. It's high pitched, like shrill laugh.
Malthus turns back and it's like, guys, these people give me the creeps.
You give me the creeps.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm gonna stab you in your fucking
yeah,
butt.
you did. Right. You give all of us the creeps. I think you two would get along. Why don't you go over there and hang out with your cool new friends?
Sabathon's your new roommate.
I'm like, hey, ladies, apparently I need to find a new place to stay. Can I hang out with you guys?
What do we need
So,
to know? The keys. I need an audience with Lady Bayrin.
It's going to be quite difficult, the one in the middle says.
Wait, what? No, you're asking for a specific thing. What is it? Dylan, you know what I'm talking about. Parlay. He's asking for parlay.
Parlay.
I invoke the right of parlay.
The one in the middle, the one in the middle,
I'm not invoking
tells you
the right
that
of
would be
parlay.
quite. The one in the head in the middle there tells you it would be quite difficult. The one on the left, the one on the left just kind of nods, looking a little grim. The one on the right seems distracted.
Yeah, I don't invoke the right of parlay. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I just want an audience with her. I'd like to see her in the same room with me.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
parlay.
she's in that room right over there, and they point over here to right.
Oh God!
If you want to see her, it's certainly easy enough. I doubt you'll be able to have much word with her, though. One of the one on the right's like she giggles. She's like, "Oh, give it time. They'll have words again. Just not now."
Okay, that seems like something we should look into.
Yeah. So
I mean,
I kind of want to just thank you, Stone Sisters, and like start walking across the room.
A little salute.
Like,
Malathon's a little bit
As
afraid.
you're walking, you definitely notice they're quite tall and much larger than they look from afar, and they seem to be kind of looking at you like you're a tasty piece of meat.
I mean, Nevik do got a nice ass.
Bow, bow,
That's Elorath's ass.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna walk over here to the opposite side of the room. If I can.
There's nothing hearing you other than the thick smoke that you're walking through.
We're gonna follow the Nevs.
There she is. I can meet her. Why, thank you very much. I don't know how fucked up you guys are, but I'm not at all. And
Malathon's gonna touch himself for his last little bit of touching.
look,
Don't do that next to me, bro. Like that's fucking
no,
gross.
yeah, especially
get
after
me kicked out of
you
Twitch.
guys just wrestled.
Malathon is gonna lay hands on
That's
himself.
real homoerotic, brother. Please just.
So until I rest, I'm out. But
LGBTQ flag on it.
Okay, so that's what I was saying. Like
That's my last
this is a super creepy room. The room before it was a super creepy room. All we gotta do is go to the right for another super creepy room.
Y'all like super creepy rooms?
I don't want to
Malathon's not gonna let
get
you.
eaten by a witch that has 3 faces sewn together, talking in craziness.
I also don't wish that to be
Yes.
my
So
foreseen future. So
I would prefer to not be here at all. But let's continue forward, I guess. Let's just sleep in this corner, man. Somebody want to take rest and watch that thing over there?
I don't.
Stuff, man. We just
We just gotta go in. We just gotta go in. Gotta go in. Gotta do it.
like we don't got
Well.
much left, but this is what we got.
Gargak, I guess it's been nice knowing you. You're probably the only one I've ever trusted. Jason,
It's
I
been
would
an
have
honor
trusted
fighting
you
with
if
gentlemen.
if you had never fucking rambling on about the gods. Kane, I'm sorry, I'm not your god, but shit's about to go down. Here we go.
May the gods be with all of us.
Nevik, you may not like me, but I've got your back.
Be damned, man.
I've got your back and I've got your front.
Short rest before we.
I mean, can we rest in this corner?
No, I imagine sitting in this smoke
Hop
for an
in
hour would
Leroy
be very
Jenkins style.
unpleasant. Like we're in.
Leroy!
I guess we could potentially go back to the next room, but
And sleep with
I
all
get
the
a
smelly.
sense- I get a sense that we're kind of on a time limit right now.
All right, chums, time's up. Let's do this.
Leroy Jenkins. We're all gonna
I'm
die.
getting a 3.33% repeating chance that we.
Guys, there's a dead body in here. Like Malathon, like walks in the door and just gonna turn back. Like, there's a dead body here.
So as you walk into this room, the first thing you're going to smell is like sulfur, and the rest of you would find it repulsive, except for Dina, who would find it quite familiar. Being from where she's at. On the floor to your left, with a bit of smattering of blood on the ground, is a body in a red robe. Across the way is a book that looks like it also was part of some sort of burning that took place in this room. The walls and the ceiling and the floor are all covered with marks of ash and the telltale signs of some sort of explosive fire.
Yep, just gonna
Evil
go
Demon
back.
Book.
Stand outside of that door.
Balathon, what does the book say?
Maybe to the side of it here. Yeah, you guys.
Should I read the book, guys?
Yeah, you open that book. I'm gonna
read the book, sound it out. It's all the same, brother.
Balathon's gonna try to read the book.
Give me an investigation check.
You said there was an obvious explosion shit, so I got out of that room. So
He don't read too well.
There are pictures in this book.
Oh,
Guys, it's okay. There's just pictures.
You're not sure what they're pictures of, though.
Do they look like evil pictures?
This one sort of looks like a bird. This one sort of looks like a duck.
they're all donkeys.
There is one that looks like a donkey.
They're
no,
all
I
donkeys.
I can't make heads or tails of this.
I'm gonna enter the room and investigate the dead body. Trample all over it, I mean.
Give me an investigation check on that. As you trample over it.
He's just doing the Irish dance over it.
So, rolling over this body, one of the first things you're going to find is that it's much lighter than it should be. It seems withered. And you can't help but think that, it's been drained of its blood, like almost like something has, sucked the blood out of it. It's quite pale. And you also can't help but notice that this young woman is missing her left hand and left eye.
But I don't like.
Can Balathon make an insight check?
They were saying she was Vecna, or that Vecna was in this room.
Veyrin.
Veyrin, I mean.
Yes. This is the body of Veyrin.
Can Balathon draw some insight in that? Because Nevik is missing his left hand, and Dina is now missing her left eye, right?
Yes.
I mean, is that insight or is that just observation?
No. Nevik is missing his right hand.
Oh yeah, no.
Nevik's missing his right hand.
Yeah.
Dominant.
And she is missing her left hand.
Yes.
Okay.
To be clear, this is the body of Lady Veyrin.
Should we burn it?
I'm gonna investigate the book now. Not that my investigation is much better than his.
It's the exact same.
I don't know.
Guys, give me about 5 minutes.
Does it seem to be like?
I need to go upstairs and do something.
Alright.
I don't know, man. If it looks like a religious, if he comes back and he says if it looks more akin to a religious text, I might know a little bit more about it. But
Oh yeah, maybe it's a religion check. I mean, I want to try to do a religion check on it. Then if it ends up being religious text, I mean, I got better religion.
yeah,
I mean, so is Nevik gonna just light Veyrin's body on fire?
Why?
Why not?
No.
I mean, doesn't Nevik hate the bitch?
I think I would, like, if Jason turned and told me that this was, like, the body of Lady Veyrin, I think, yeah, I would just...
I mean, you would be able to see it with your own eyes, but he did leave the room, so...
I mean, I fully thought...
There was an explosion shit that Adam was talking about, obvious.
I hope reading this shit isn't enough. I hope you have to, like, say it instead of, like, just reading it.
But yeah. I mean that's their body thing.
I'm about to lose my mind, aren't I? This
No.
seems some like
I
this seems like some Call of
the
Duty shit
I
right
want
here.
the one responsible. I want the man behind the curtain.
Oh man. The moral quandaries of Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, don't you?
No, there's no moral quandaries. Like in my eyes, as Jason, you did some evil shit like over and over. You've been a bad boy. You done some bad things.
But I'm not a sheep. I don't go by.
He's an Alathunky, not a
I mean,
donkey.
that's kind of like the. I mean, I guess it's kind of like the idea of Jason. He's lived in the church his whole life. He was orphaned at a young age.
He is super indoctrinated.
Yeah,
He hasn't been trapped by himself for 13 years to reevaluate his relationship with religion.
All I gotta say is, no, I could have just said one word.
No,
The fucking-
reevaluating my relationship with religion.
Kane.
I was 60 years old. I was at the end of my life before I started this journey, and now I'm like 30 or I don't even really know how old I am. I haven't been this young in
Were you alone for 13 years in the middle of nowhere eating your donkey?
I'm not saying you ain't been through
I
some
was
fuck
alone,
shit, but like
quote unquote. I mean, if you want to call like the douchebag fence guy that had me steal shit every day
the whole idea is I'm not a naive person, but I'm also steadfast in my beliefs because I wasn't just like a cleric who was 20 years old and just wanted to go see the world. I was a 60-year-old man
sorry about
who
that,
was
guys.
spoke to by his gods.
It's all good.
Like-
Everything all good, bud?
Yeah, like I fucking like went upstairs and was like, "Yo, you need anything?" No, I'm good. Came back, started the game. Fucking 2 minutes later, oh, can you get this? And I'm like, the fuck. Anyway, all right.
Okay, so I want to investigate the book and explicitly not read it out loud.
Lady Bayren's corpse is right here. It's obviously a corpse. I want the man behind the mirror.
It has been drained of its blood.
I don't understand.
You are aware that this is, or was, at some point, a book.
This is a word thing.
Does it look like a religious text?
Word thing. It holds words.
You're
Well, I
not
guess
certain. It looks like a book.
Yeah.
Yeah, you already fucked up real hard. Nevik, you read?
I know Gargak.
Sometimes.
Gargak just shakes his head. I don't read shit.
Would you
Yeah,
like
pictures in there?
Yeah.
There are pictures in
There
it.
are in fact
The
pictures.
Balathon was able to ascertain.
Investigation check. Here we go.
Within 7. Nevik has seen these types
Oh
of
my
things
God.
before, and so has Gargak apparently.
Holy shit, Gargak
I found the right picture.
this book.
Yeah, Gargak has seen these types of pictures, and Nevik, so has Nevik, and Gargak definitely confirms these are, some sort of demonic writings in this book. He's not quite
Oh,
sure.
man, wait.
Klaatu, Verada,
No, stop! No, don't say that!
Where's Dina when you need
Your
her?
eyes.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, this is definitely cool, but the player character that owns all the demon pages that would be hyped for this isn't here.
Oh.
Yeet.
Well, let's save him for. Where's your sock?
Do we have to wait?
Now, this book's like burnt to shit, just
I'm
so
not
we're
touching
aware.
that book.
No, Jason, where's your sock, man? We'll
I
be
ain't
really
touching
good.
that, I ain't touching that evil shit.
Adam's point is, we pick the book up, it's probably going to crumble to ash.
Wait, so hold on.
Even though
So
Dina's
what
not
is
here,
the
can we
book?
have Dina look at
It's
it?
not just a laid over scroll.
No, that's where D's not here.
Well, I mean, it's 11 for you guys. It's 9 for me. That's kind of
Yeah, it's good. It's good time.
10 for me.
Good time.
yeah.
Yeah, to be clear, this is when we find Baby Brain's body, this is not just her body; it is her bullet body. It sands her bullet.
Sands her blood.
All I'm saying, guys, is I think maybe we should wait till next time for do this with
I mean,
Dina.
I'm down.
Okay.
I'm down. Waiting.
Can we take a nap in this room with the body?
I mean,
A
in the
long
harsh
rest.
fog,
Wait,
still
somebody
in the
guard the
spicy
room.
air.
you want
Kane.
to breathe some acidic air for a while? You can. I won't stop you.
No.
I'm immune to lung disease.
What?
Are you?
Are you?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm immune to
I don't
disease, and
think
lung disease is a type of disease.
We
I
don't
think
get cancer.
Yeah, I don't think cancer.
Cancer's also a disease.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I guess it's a good time to pause. Why not? And then we'll pick back up next week with
All right.
these shenanigans.
Good
Okay,
times,
so
guys.
here's a real philosophical question: can paladins get an addiction if addiction is a disease?
That's an interesting point.
Technically, no.